Falls baseball team and their parents are volunteering in the concession stand and will be having two 50-50 raffles during the game. We'll also have some fighting fish and Red Sox trivia for prizes from Johnny's Bar. It's going to be a fun night tonight at the ballpark. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Cadott Red Sox. Leading off and playing second base, number 24, Jack Payne. Batting second and catching, number 15, Jonah Hansen. Batting third and playing left field, number 4, Cole Backham. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 1, Eli Johnson. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 8, Logan Brzezinski. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 9, Zach Merritt. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 11, Henry Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 17, Carter Hesselman. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Chad Crone. And now for the Fighting Fish. Leading off and playing second base, number 24 in the program, number 1 in your hearts, Brian Giebel. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 2, Trey Larson. Batting third and playing center field, number 28, Spencer Dietrich. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 3, the mustache marauder, Lucas Lukey. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Ty Denzer. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 5, Reagan Penow. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 13, Carter Elliott. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 21, Trevor Gutting. And pitching this evening for the Fighting Fish, number 8, the Sheriff, Kyle Fritz. Playing left field for the Fish tonight, number 22, Jackson Larson.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to First National Bank at River Falls Field. I'm Kevin Westhouse. I'll be taking you along tonight. Our broadcast sponsor this weekend, Tarnation Tavern, 128 North Main Street. Look at that chicken sandwich right there, for Bob. Just had one. Greg Peters just had one. If you're from out of town, you want to make your way down to 128 North Main Street in River Falls. Tarnation Tavern. What in the tarnation? I can tell you right now, what in the tarnation, that Charlie Cat chicken sandwich. That's some pretty good delicacy right there. You might want to get on a basket of one of those with a basket of fries and a drink of your favorite liking. Tarnation Tavern, right there on the corner of Maple and Main, downtown River Falls. Say hello to Fred Barr when you hop on in there. Shake hands, and we're ready to go. Dornick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mr. Josh Idom.
Kelly and Brian Cadwell both own Kickled Mary.
How about some Kickled Mary?
And Simply Staffing. They are at a huge Bloody Mary competition in Milwaukee this weekend. They're the weekend sponsors, but they would like to extend well wishes to all the teams this weekend. Representing Kelly and Brian Cadwell are two of the biggest fish fans on planet Earth, Randy Dale and his son, Wes Dale. Looks like just Wes Dale. Wes is an all-star in the Challenger League that plays right here at First National Bank of River Falls Field. Wes has also served as the bat boy for the River Falls Groupers over 35-year-old team for 8 seasons. Wes is a volunteer at our ballpark and helps in so many other capacities, and the Fighting Fish cannot thank him enough.
Oh, look at this.
Wes, tonight you are throwing out the first pitch.
Looks like they're going to name a jersey.
The 2023 Wisconsin Baseball Association Tournament. It's your pitch.
Let the big dog eat, Wes. You bet.
Wes Dale, ladies and gentlemen. Take him out, brother. And there's his jersey, courtesy of manager Josh Idom, and one for his dad, Randy, who helps out a ton. And throwing out the second ceremonial pitch is Colton Blodgett. Colton plays for the River Falls 13U baseball team. Colton, let it rip.
Let the big dog eat, Colton.
The 13U baseball team is volunteering in the concession stand tonight.
Oh, he's going to look at, check the sign.
50-50 raffles.
Atta baby.
Trevor Gunny, you got to come up with that short hop. Once again, another round of applause for Wes Dale and Colton Blodgett. At this time, will you please rise, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. It's WBA District Playoffs here at First National Bank of River Falls Field. Just moments away from first pitch, bad thunderstorm came through about, 70 minutes ago. It blew through, knocked the dust on. Field is ready to go. First pitch should be at like 7:33. That's not bad considering it rained about 1.5 inches an hour ago. How about that? 63 degrees here at first pitch, and the Fighting Fish take the field. River Falls Fighting Fish, regular season champions of the St. Croix Valley Baseball League, and then the tournament champions of the St. Croix Valley Baseball League as well. They have the number 1 seed here in the district playoffs for WBA baseball. They'll be taking on the Cadott Red Sox here tonight. They're 19 seed, I believe, and they'll be taking on them here at 7:33 p.m. in the evening, and be Kyle Fritz on the mound for your River Falls Fighting Fish. Look at Fritzy, the sheriff, they call him. He's going to get loose. The big crafty lefty. He said, I'm ready. Throw her down. Throw her down. If he's ready, we're ready. We'll throw her down. This camera's finally drying off. Had a lot of rain on it a little bit ago. It's getting better.
Sox in the top of the first inning. The second baseman, number 24, Jack Kane.
Jack Kane will lead off here. Top of inning 1. We are set to go. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go. I feel like my mic's a little hot. Let me know at home. The pitch. Chopper right side. Bobbled, gathered, got him by a step. Little bobble out there by Brian Giebel. He sticks with it. And one pitch, one out. Jack Kane rolls out to first, 4-3, one down. Now we go to Jonah Hansen.
Catcher, number 15, Jonah Hansen.
Jonah Hansen is in now with on down. The pitch to Jonah. Right down Hansen drive, and it's 0-1. Yeah, let me know if I'm too hot. I feel like if it's a little bit distorting, or is our audio really good tonight? I've worked on it, but we'll see. Chopper right side. Gathered on to first. I'm late with that shot there, and there's 2 outs. Ground out to second again.
It's time for the left fielder, number 4, Go Baca.
Now with 2 down, we go to Mr. Backham. Cole Backham with 2 in the bucket here. Top of inning 1. How about another one right side? Gathered. He'll take it himself. Over there does Carter Elliott. And that will do it. Carter Elliott steps on his own sack over there for out number 3 on a. That goes 3U if you're scoring along at home. The Cadott Red Sox send 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. 1/2 inning of play here from First National Bank at River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. It's the Cadott Red Sox nothing, and the Fighting Fish coming to bat.
Is it A, Trey Larson, who did have 5 in one game alone, B, Spencer Diedrich, C, Brian Giebel, or D, Ty Denzer? Which Fish player had the most walks this year? I'll call on you. Right here, right in front of me. That is correct. The correct answer is C, Brian Giebel. Roger Hammond wins 2 free drinks from Johnny's Bar. Good job, Roger.
I don't know if you've had dinner yet or not, but how about one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches right there on the screen from Tarnation Tavern right on the corner of Maple and Main in downtown River Falls. Go down and see the friendly folks at Tarnation Tavern. They will take unbelievable good care of you. Probably some live music tonight. I know this game is on there down there at Tarnation Tavern as well. So go down and see Fred Barr and his great bartenders, and have yourself a Charlie Cat chicken cat sandwich. They are as good as it looks. Look at that toasted bun, little pickle, little drizzling of the comeback sauce on there. It is really good. Tarnation Tavern, downtown River Falls. On the mound for Cadott tonight, Henry Wilkinson, the big right-hander, will be chucking it, slinging it for the Cadott Red Sox. He's ready. Throw her down.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off for the Fighting Fish in the bottom half of the first inning. The second baseman, number 24 in your game program, number 1 in your hearts, Brian Giebel.
Giebel's ready. We're ready. Let's go. I got to go change the lighting on that camera between innings already. Getting a little dark. Lights aren't on yet, but here we go. Bottom of inning 1. Brian Giebel's in. Wilkinson's ready. He rocks and delivers. That one is just upstairs. Ball 1. On Brian Giebel. Henry Wilkinson, the big right-hander, wearing number 11 for the Cadott Red Sox. The 1-ball pitch to Giebs. That one just misses upstairs as well. Now it's 2-0. Bottom of inning 1. Red Sox went 1-2-3 on 4 pitches in the top of inning 1. Glad to have you all along tonight. That's Peas at the knees right there. It's now 2-1 on leadoff batter Brian Giebel. Wilkinson has what he likes from his battery mate Jonah Hansen. Giebel tries to hit one into next week, swings through it. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wilkinson has his sign. The high knee kick, and here it comes. Got him swinging. Throw her around. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Trey Larson.
So Gibo goes down swinging. Now they go to the shortstop, Trey Larson. Larson's in. Wilkinson's ready. Jugs Gun had that one at 87. Swings through it, gets a piece. It's 0-1. Nothing too fancy right now off the arm of Henry Wilkinson. Just throwing old number 1 right now. Ham's beer. God, that's good. Beer refreshing. Okay. I see it. The pitch. There he tries to break one off. Just misses there. It's now 1-1. Check swing. Yes, he did. So 19-year-old Henry Wilkinson was the Chippewa River Baseball Association Rookie of the Year this year. Cadott is in the WBA playoffs for the first time since 1985. Didn't have a team from 96 to 2010. Manager Rick Danielson graduated from UWRF in 2008. Mike Cayley, how are you? I got to hook you in here if you want to get on, so hold on. Or you can hook yourself in. Just pick one of those. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That misses now 3-2.
Get him, Henry, let's go. Come on, Trey. Go, Trey.
Go, Trey.
So here, I'll help you. I'm going to throw you in one over here. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, that foul ball sponsored by Kretzman Guitar Company. Return that to concession stand for $1.
Mike Healy, how are you?
I'm well, buddy. I can't hear much in here.
How about now? How about right
there
now?
I can hear myself.
How about
How
now?
are you, Kay Westhouse?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I watched you on the interweb.
Did you see it?
Trying to listen to some telephone poles, electrical poles
Oh,
out there in
did
the
you like
world
that?
of River
Oh,
Falls.
yeah, you got to
Next up
test
for the
him.
pitch.
That's a fly out to the first baseman there. I'm trying to get Mike Keeley a headset, and Trey Larson flies out to first. There's now 2 down, and now they go to Spencer Diedrich.
Wow, here we go. Playoff baseball at the First
bank.
National Bank, huh?
2 down, nobody on for the Fish. Spencer Diedrich is in. He can be free swinging here. You didn't hear me say it, but 19-year-old Henry Wilkinson on the mound here with the Chippewa River Baseball Association Rookie of the Year this year.
Whoa.
So he's no slouch. It's 0-1 now.
See if the Fish can dig deep and
Get to him.
hit him a little bit.
He got a little giddy up on that fastball, doesn't he? That's throwing upper 80s. It's now 0-2 now on Spencer Diedrich.
I don't see any puddles or hail out in the outfield there,
There's
Westy.
nothing. No squeegees necessary. Just knock the dust off this thing.
I just
That's
sit
all.
outside my house and let the hail pass. There it
This
is.
will hit to right. Get down, ball. That is
Spin,
down.
spin, go.
Diedrich
Come on,
might
victory,
think about 2. Look at the kid hustling.
Oh, come on.
Digging into 2. And he'll check up there. Spencer Diedrich with a Oppo Taco 2-out double down into the right field corner.
English to put it down into the corner pocket.
That was nice.
It brings up the designated hitter, number 3, the mustache marauder, Lucas Lukey.
Now the
I
guy.
need some binocs to see this mustache.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. So we got a guy on second with 2 outs, and we're at Lucas Ludke.
Westy, you're a hair bit older than me. What has the facial hair trends throughout your lifetime been in baseball?
Say that again, because I was reading a text from Justin Wilson when you were talking to me.
So what have the facial hair trends been in your lifetime through each decade of baseball?
Limited.
Didn't we
Limited.
Robin Yount and all those
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
were
got some
wearing
flow.
mustaches.
Yeah, they little, but not really.
And then when the Sox came on, they all had the big burly nap beards and
I think, my era, baseball pretty clean shaven.
Raleigh fingers back in the 70s, wasn't he?
That one's there. Now it's 1-1. Home crowd did not like that call. 1 ball, 1 strike. How about a nice 2-out RBI single here off the All-American Lucas Ludke?
All-American.
He's All-American 2 years. He was All-American at UW-Stevens Point.
Wow.
Second team, doesn't matter.
There's a big swing.
Big swing, popped up, foul, and out of play. That's going to reach the seats. That's over there in the plaza area.
Wow, where are we going? There's the Liney Lodge.
Down there. What's that way?
WBA District Playoffs, round
like
1, huh?
Yeah, round 1. Yes, it is.
I had to buy a ticket to get in.
Yeah, $5.
I didn't even tell him I was working.
Just a couple moths fly out of that wallet when you opened it up, or what?
Maybe. It's kayak season. We got a little extra income coming in.
That's good. You like that?
But 33 people down yesterday, Westy. That
That's
was a full
good.
day.
That's nice.
Made a mess of the morning, but that was on me.
Did it?
Oh yeah. A little miscommunication on the owner's part.
Well, it happens. It happens.
Slow playing him here, Westy. Slow playing him.
The 2-2 pitch to Lucas. Just away. Now the count works full. Yeah, a little water dumped into the old Kinney here this
I'm
afternoon.
going to have to check the USGS later tonight and tomorrow morning. Make sure it's safe for Rich Paisner and some people going down tomorrow. Got 16 more going down tomorrow.
It's a pretty quick inch of rain. I mean, it wasn't crazy, but
Streets were flooded, my man.
it was. Wilkins hasn't set at the belt. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, got him.
Old country hardball right there. It goes upstairs and just throws it right past Lucas Lukey, and that will do it for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 1. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. There's 1 in the books now from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Cadott Red Sox nothing, Fighting Fish nothing. Let's go to the second, shall we?
Who do we got? Cadott Red Sox. Huh?
Yeah, Cadott Red Sox. Hey, check this out right here. How about that? How about Fred Barr down there at Tarnation Tavern?
I would appreciate if the T's were capitalized. I always do that when I do
Oh,
That's just me.
Here on
Tarnation and Tavern. I'm just picky like
right.
that.
Well, that's their website. I just took that off the line. That's their website address. So yeah.
When is the bar talk coming back down there?
I don't know. When I ever get time. We did a coaches show, football coaches show. It was good. It was good. We had 4 players up there. It was good. And coach.
Who's the lefty hucker for the Fish?
That's the sheriff. That's Kyle Fritz, the sheriff.
What's the average age of the River Falls Fighting Fish?
That's a good question. I'm going to say 25, 26.
Okay. Everybody has collegiate experience, would you say?
Fairly, for the most part, that is accurate.
Okay. What seed are we? Do we know?
1. We're playing the 19 seed today.
Oh, wow. There it is. They got 36 seeds in the tournament.
Here you go, right here.
I got this here.
Oh, there you go. There you got that. So you're good.
Well, how many teams are in the area? More than 36?
Well, it's a state, so it's all over the joint.
Tilton, Holman, Osseo, Viroqua, Washburn.
I got to see here. There we go. Eli Johnson is in, and he looks at a ball.
Eau Claire's got a pair of teams, huh?
The Bears and
Rivermen.
That's hit pretty well into left field.
Not well enough.
A fielder cruising over and makes the catch right near the line. Does Jackson Larson out there in left field?
Single elimination tournament, Westy? Double elimination?
Nope. You go for points here. Really, there's not going to be a champion. You got to get some wins, score some runs. I think they might even send 2 teams from this area to state. So after that SF7. You're blocking my screen?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, I'm looking over here.
My bad, buddy. I thought you were looking at the
Well, no, I'm trying to get this guy going here. Swings through that. Strike 1. Logan Brzezinski after the 1 out.
Pinhow's back. I guess I knew that, but I didn't know that.
1 ball and 1 strike now on Brzezinski.
Eli Baker catching?
Nope. It is Trevor Gutting.
Okay.
Up and away now, 2-1. The wily veteran, Trevor Gutting, got his body fat down to 4%.
He did, huh?
Yeah, the kid is lean.
I did too when I was 6.5.
He's lean. Mr. Tag Nutrition. The pitch flipped up, foul, and that one is going to reach the seats over there.
For Retzman Guitar Company, it's Finger Picking Good.
Woo!
Turn that one to the concession stand for $1.
$1 on those, Mike. I'd say skip the kayaking gig and just get yourself a little gunny sack and chase foul balls tonight. Chopper,
now let's play
left side, gathered onto first. Got him by 3 steps. Nice job out there by Trey Larson to get Brzezinski on the good old-fashioned 6-3 ground out. There's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 9, Zach Merritt.
Now we go to Zach Merritt with 2 down.
Got enough room?
I do. I just have to be able to see
Just
this.
want to make sure if I
Yeah,
can do
no,
my
you're good.
haunch lean here with my Crocs
your
and socks
haunches.
on.
Ball 1, up and out of. So I have a system. So this is my primary because I have to change the shots here. But if it doesn't swing, then I'm going to go hit balls and strikes here. So I'm ready here. Fouled up, out of play, and that's just going to reach the seats.
This is your branding.
Well, it is. So I
tool.
have it here and here, so I can just glance
I
and
see
see
it.
it.
I know you, man.
You got to go quick.
Spent a lot of time listening to you in my ears, buddy. We did a lot of football. And
Yeah, I'm going to miss.
Football
Are you going to
kickoff
miss it
Thursday?
this year? I'm going to miss you.
I will, right? I mean, like Rob and I talk, right? We did it for 6-7 years. We can't remember, but Westy, as you know better than most, nobody sees what goes on behind the camera.
No.
Getting to the gyms early, going to the U-bomb to start troubleshooting. Let's go.
Hit
Come
into
on,
right
come on,
field,
come on.
coming
Got
on
it.
in hard, and that ball's going to hang up to right fielder, Mr. Ty Denzer out there in right to reel that one in for out number 3. High fives all the way around into the fish dugout right there. F9 there. So 1, 2, 3 again for the Cadott Red Sox. 3 up, 3 down. No runs missed, no errors. Nobody left. 1.5 in the books. Still Red Sox nothing, Fish nothing.
Who's bringing us the broadcast tonight? First Natty every time?
Oh, well, they are, but no, really, who's bringing us the broadcast tonight right there?
TNT!
Tarnation Tavern.
A no-hitter.
Tarnation
Is
Tavern.
it
How about
A.
that?
Roger Dorn, B. Eddie
Oh, I know.
Harris, C. Jim Beto, or D. Calvin LaLouche?
Calvin LaLouche.
Right there in the mauve tank top. B is incorrect.
I'm going to go change the camera setting down here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll carry the broadcast.
That is incorrect as well. A. Roger Dorn is incorrect. C. Jim Beto is correct. And you have won yourself 2 beverages from Johnny's Bar. What's your name?
Johnny's Bar winner. We got Greg Peters on the PA system tonight.
Denise from Roberts.
Brings the energy.
2
You know, I was
drinks
talking
from
Westy to
Johnny's
Greg
Bar.
Peters.
A lot of energy, Mike. A lot of energy.
Gonna miss him as the PA guy for the volleyball since he's going up above.
Yeah, he's gonna take
Dog,
the
what's
reins.
up with
Gonna take the
you?
reins.
So while I miss it, Westy, I know I'm coming back, so I don't have to miss it for long.
So we got Mr. Cal 222. Hello from Ashland, Wisconsin. See you guys tomorrow afternoon. He said, I'm excited. Yeah, beautiful ballpark. You're gonna enjoy it down here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. They do it right here. Throw her down.
Leading off to the fighting finish in the bottom of the second inning. The right fielder, number 10, Ty Denzer.
Ty Denzer is in. We're in.
Ty?
Let's go here. Bottom of inning 2. Good pitchers duel tonight. Each team throwing their aces. Let's go. Called strike 1 on the
How
outside
many nights
corner.
are they playing here, Westy? You're talking about bringing up your aces and how much your time off you get, right? A lot of strategy and which pitcher you're throwing on the bump.
Yeah, each team has 2 games this weekend, so you can
Okay.
kind of just throw your horses.
You can, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 horses?
Yeah, 2 horses. Yeah, fish have about 4. Yeah, they unleash them out of the pen. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Mr. Ty Denzer, the right fielder. Finished off that last inning with a nice catch out there in right field. Up pitch
There's a stinger.
into left field.
Short,
And
nice
that is-
play.
Oh, nice job out there in left. God, he was playing shallow, wasn't he?
Shallow and charged, Westy. I thought he was almost going to overrun it a little bit, but these guys are way too good.
That's Cole Backham out there in left field, and Cole Backham got up on his horse and made a real nice catch.
Quick jump.
I'm going to put that as a line out.
I go back to the Field
Line
of
out to
Dreams with
left.
Shoeless Joe and the way he would position his feet. Remember, Westy?
Oh, yeah. So now we go to Reagan Pinnow with 1 down. That's a pretty good defensive play out there by that left fielder, Cole Backham.
Now looks like he's added about a 3-inch circumference to his thigh. Get out of play. It's
That's headed towards the right side down there,
got
and
it.
made the catch right down there in the bullpen area. Right
Two
there.
quick outs.
So Pinnow fouls out into deep right to the right fielder. There's quickly 2 down. Now we're going to go to Carter Elliott with 2 in the bucket, and this game's got some pace to it right now, Mike Cayley.
Westy, you're smarter than me, and you've been around baseball since
Yeah.
about 1977.
80s.
Oh, come on now. graduated in 83. You
Well,
started
yeah,
playing
well,
ball
yeah,
when you were 4.
yeah, pretty much. Yes. Swings through that
Bullpens
fastball.
on the field, Westy. Why are the pitcher and catcher's mounds not flipped? Why are you throwing into
I don't. So they can see. So they don't want the pitcher to. They figure if someone's going to get hit in the back, make it be your catcher, not the pitcher.
Doesn't make more sense if you threw to the wall?
Yeah.
Natural backstop?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just think that they don't want the pitcher exposed. Maybe.
I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. We could debate. It's a good debate topic. Don't anybody online know why they do that? Fouled up, out of play, and we'll stick at 0-2 now.
That Kretzmann Guitar Company
Carter
foul ball
Elliott
is looking for its home at the Lions Lodge.
Oh, 2-out rally. Start something up here, big 1-3.
First baseman Carter Elliott. Got to get her going with 2 down.
Westy, are you in favor of long pants or stirrups?
Speaking of 80s, I was a stirrup guy. I don't mind the long pant, but
If you
the
had
stirrup,
to put a uniform on right now by choice,
I think I'd go high pant, no stirrup, and just sock. I like Giebel does that sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or like
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, maybe no stirrup and just the striped sock. I'd probably go away from the long pant. I think that's a little bit yesterday, in my opinion.
If I had a choice, I'd go man legging.
Just bring it down to the knee and then just let the hair go below that and call it good.
Man legging.
Yeah.
Rob, Brian, George, and Sevy got to see my man legging. We just got out of the Quetico on our canoe trip.
How was that? How was the man legging?
Well, we put 55 miles in the canoe by Rob Strava, so 55 total miles. We got into a hot lake, Westy, that I hadn't been to in 14 years.
Yeah.
We did this lake for years, right? Canoe, carrying everything on your back, packs worth 50, 45 pounds.
Yeah, talk to me.
Rob went on a run, I believe, and had 18 consecutive casts in landing smallmouth.
That's hot.
Brian George went to the vertical jig in session number 2 in the front of my canoe, and I bet Brian jigged for 10 minutes and caught 34 walleye.
Wow. How fun is that?
That's just right. I mean, I told these guys, right? It was great fishing back when I was up there before, but it's never been like this.
Popped up. Right side, right fielder cruising over and makes the catch. Nice job out there again in right field by Sean Settleneck. Settlesick. And that will do it for the fish. Wow, what a pitcher's duel we have going here.
Someone's got a crack, Westy.
Yeah, I know. At 19, look at that. Look at the Cadott Red Sox. They're all jacked up on a case of Mountain Dew coming in. Right now they're going. No, what they're saying right now. Hey, we got a chance. We got a race on the mound.
Yeah. Where's the pitch count, Westy? We got the total pitch count.
Steve's got that down there. We'll just ask Steve. So I have to draw the line somewhere. Here we go.
Broke the team season record this year for home runs and RBI. Is it A, Spencer Diedrich, B, Lucas Lukey, C, Josh Adam, or D, Eli
I'm going to go
Spenny.
with Dietrich.
It's Spencer. Spencer, I think, hit 14. Hey, Chinchow the Fish is here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in the black hat right over there.
Let's watch this.
That guy
The
in
Old
the
lady
black.
right there in the peach shirt.
Make up your mind, Greg.
Who's in the fish costume tonight? Or is
I know,
is that an actual fish?
I gave him a little fist bump, and he wanted to go a couple of rounds with me.
And I think that could be Julie Dietrich.
Look at those kids stalking right behind the fish. Look at that. Look at them.
They're doing a 50-50 raffle.
raffle.
Tim,
Here comes the fish up here.
you look like a surfer, dude. Oh, yeah, he's coming up to the box.
He is. He's going to make his way up. That's a close-up of the fish right there, if I've ever seen one.
Now batting, the pitcher number
What if I said I could
11,
smell that
Henry.
costume from here? Would that be offensive?
No. To me, no. To some, yes.
I'm sure it's clean. Not just kidding. It's been a long summer, though.
Many, many moons
It's
ago,
been a-
Westy, in my
it's
first
been a
couple
long
of years
summer.
of teaching, I got the Santa. Uh-oh! Flying bad into the fish dugout, and everyone dives out of the way.
Okay, I got to get my next take out
Look
here.
at
I had to wear the Santa. I got the opportunity to wear the Santa costume.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
And the spirit gum and what was around that mustache and beard.
Gross.
Didn't make, and I don't get grossed out over much, but I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Henry Wilkinson loses the bat, throws it all the way down to the third
He's
baseline.
retouching up the pine tar. He'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
fine
Throw
there.
another layer of pine tar on that.
There it is.
It
Little
wasn't.
stickum.
It was raining earlier.
Light drizzle.
I think we got like an inch, huh? Inch of rain in 20
West,
minutes.
I feel every time it hails, I get robbed because all my vehicles have hail damage.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the hail just wasn't that big today.
No.
though. The pitch to Wilkinson. That
Change-
one
change
just
of
misses
pace
on
there.
the outside corner. Now it's 1-2. Yeah, I did. Try to get him go fishing on a little circle change on the outside corner there, maybe.
Psychological battle every pitch, isn't it?
The 1-2. Here it comes.
Trying to guess.
Got him swinging. And that's a pretty good-looking pitch there off
Yeah.
the arm of Kyle Fritz. Gets Henry
Next up,
Wilkinson
the
on a
red side.
swinging third strike.
The first baseman,
Here, I'll give you some of this.
number 17.
Right here.
Carter
Watch this on the screen right
Gastelman.
there. Oh, strikeout. It went below this, behind the 63. Sorry,
I got
should
you.
have prepped that. Get that off there. There we go. One out.
Ooh, inside strike
Called.
called.
Let's get there on that. 0-1. On Carter Hesselman, the first baseman. Carter fouls one up, and that's going to reach the seats.
Carter
It's 0-2.
Hesselman. This is out of Cadott, right? I got a Hesselman buddy whose kids go to Eau Claire. What are the chances? Spelling is the same. He's got a boy named Carter.
Fouled up, out of play.
Ladies and
We'll
gentlemen,
stick
the
at
River
0-2.
Falls 13
Let's send him a
baseball
text
team
and see if he's here.
canvassing the grandstand
No balls
after
and 2 strikes. There is
50
one down here in the
raffles.
top of inning 3. Scoreboard's correct. It's 0-0. The pitch. That yacker hit him in the back leg and on down to first. We'll go Carter Hesselman in the first base
Next
runner
up
tonight
for the
for
Red Sox.
Cadott.
You send Jeff Hesselman, class of
The
1992,
shortstop,
text.
number 2, Chad Crone.
Now with 1 down and 1 on, we go to Chad Crone. Let's take a look at this right.
Where are you taking me?
We're taking you right there. How about that?
Okay. Oh, bunt's laid down. It's a little bit much.
Got to
but
go 1.
Moves him.
It's a 1-out sacrifice. Kind of interesting. But Chad Crone is a 9-hole hitter. Sack bunt, get him over.
Now batting,
2 down.
the second baseman, number 24,
We'll go back to the top of the order
Jack Kane.
to Jack Kane.
What'd Jack do on the first at bat, Wes? You get your book.
Jack grounded out to second to Brian Gable. First pitch of the game.
Came at you, Gibbs. I like to help out a little
Yeah,
bit
I like that.
Westy.
Yep. Coming at you, Gabes. Yeah, bet. So, yeah, grounded out first pitch. You saw 1 pitch. Now I've seen the second pitch of the game, and that one's poured in there as a strike.
Can you keep track of how many pitches they took?
Now Steve does down there, though. If we ask Steve, he'll know that. So I just let him do it. The pitch. I only got so many arms.
What are we getting? Locking that one down with a runner on second.
1 ball. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Jack Kane's the batter. We have a runner on second. We have each team has. Oh, we have 1 hit. They have no hits. So I got to get that on there.
Need some help, don't ask.
All right, now you just stand there and look pretty.
Ooh.
It's good for you. Ooh, that just found the right edge of the
Just
K
out of the
zone.
shower, Westy. I want to come over fresh.
You're fresh as a daisy. Fresh as a daisy.
Brought the 10-year-old boy over here.
I like it.
Well, I think Ed and I missed the Golf League playoffs by 1 spot, Westy.
What happened?
Well, I had 47.
Chopper left
Nice
side. Nice
stretcher.
play. On to first. Got him. Nice job, Kyle Fritz.
Tell me about it, Westy. Tell me
Kyle
about it.
Fritz fielding his position well. Hops off the mound and gets all over that like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat.
Oh!
Let's just get it out of the way, Mike.
Called Griffin Carpet.
That goes 1-3 for out number 3 on a soft ground out back to the pitcher. Cadott sends 4 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2.5 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Cadott nothing, Fish nothing.
Was it A, Rick Danielson, B, Jake Taylor, C, Clue Haywood, or D,
I want to remind everybody, head on down to Tarnation Tavern if you're coming from out of town this weekend.
Hey.
Stop on down to Maple and Main. Get yourself one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches and a
You are
basket of
correct.
fries and your
correct
favorite
answer is
beverage
A,
to go with that.
Rick Danielson.
Corner
What's
of
the
Maple and Main.
Soon, Westy, we're going
Tarnation
to
Tavern.
have an apartment available up there, hopefully by September 1.
Oh, really? Talk to me about that.
We got a fresh remodel up above the Tarnation Tavern, or 5 apartments, and I've been hired to manage them.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
So we're doing a remodel, fresh paint, cleaning up the floors, and redid the entire bathroom here.
Outstanding.
Who wants to live above a bar?
somebody for the right price. Let's take a little trip around the park here. Let's see. Show people what we got here.
Are you going surfing?
Let's do it. We could do that. We come over here. Look at this.
Look at the grandstand. Man, this place is a great addition.
They threw the bunting. They threw the bunting out. Look at that. Isn't that nice? A little water on that camera from the rain, but it's drying.
I can send Parker out to center field and clean it real quick.
You got a microfiber towel and a 15-foot ladder. You go up there and you got to get to the outfield, but we'll hold up the game for him. That's a pretty sight. That's pretty right there.
Give him a holler.
The catcher, number 21, Trevor Cadott.
8-9-1 due up for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 3. Trevor Gutting going to get a shot at their ace, Henry Wilkinson, the 19-year-old Rookie of the Year. Popped up. Center fielder cruising back and makes the catch. Out in fairly deep center field. Nice job out there by Cole Backham.
It brings up the
Just a
pitcher,
long
number 8.
F8. There's
The
one
sheriff.
down.
Do you put an LF8 there, Westy, or you just go straight LF8?
Straight F8 on that.
Not
That's
a short. Not only do a line though, don't you?
If I had time, I would do a line, but I don't have time. I just remember. Steel trap.
All right, who do we got here, Westy?
Kyle Fritz, the pitcher, is in the 9th spot in the order. Looks at a ball away. Wow. Cadott brought their fans. Says you got to give it to him, Blue.
Here comes a former state golf champ, Tyler Obermueller. I believe won the state championship not once, but maybe twice. Played his collegiate career with his sister at the University of Wisconsin, Madison.
Golf's a great game, isn't it?
I got the caddy for him at the State Am.
Yeah, golf's a great game. I'm going to give you a little more volume here.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were kind of fighting it a little bit. That just misses away. 2 balls and a strike now with 1 in the bucket here in the bottom of inning 3. Fish with 1 hit. That's all we've got tonight for both teams. Hit towards center field. Center fielder cruising back again. And wow, right in front of the Kinney Driving School sign and Dr. Brian Senarowski sign out there in deep left center field.
I've got the schedule and the format here, Westy, for the tournament.
Okay, just hold on. I'm going to fly out to center field, 2 down. Now we go to Brian Giebel with 2 down. Pretty nice play out there by the center fielder, covering some real estate.
Man,
I'll let
a
you
lot
go.
of work going on, buddy.
I got a ton of work, and I'm going to let you talk about the format.
See if Gibbs can get something going
Well,
here.
talk to us about the format.
Oh, the WBA district tournament is a pool play format. The 36 WBA playoff teams were seeded. Each site has 2 seeded pools in 3 of 3 teams. There are 6 playoff sites around the state for a total of 36 seeded playoff teams. The winner of each pool will advance to a 12-team WBA finals in Eau Claire and Osseo next week, August 18 through 20. There.
Like it. So this isn't really, you don't get a champion out of this bracket. You just...
Please note and share.
Please, there we go.
All games here in RF will be broadcast live on River Falls Sports YouTube channel.
And it's going to...
Giebel's going gapper.
That one's in the gap into left center, and Brian Giebel with a 2-out double.
I go back in the memory bank, Westy. Is that Giebel's first ever double?
It's not.
It brings up the shortstop, number 2.
And he unstraps all the gear.
Oh, yeah.
Larson.
So the Fish have had 2 hits. They've both been 2-out doubles.
Okay.
And there he stands. And now we're going to go to Trey Larson with 2 out and a runner on second base. Brian Giebel.
Come on, Lars.
Spins himself a double. How about the shortstop Trey Larson with a 2-out RBI? What an opportunity for him and the Fighting Fish right here, right now. Fouled
Taking
up
a
and
big
out of
swing
play.
at it.
He did.
He's the 7th generation Larson here in River Falls.
A lot of Larsons. Grandpa Larson's usually tuned in. He's probably tuned in tonight.
Leroy?
Leroy, yep, got himself under a beverage with some ice in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird for Leroy.
Just tonight, though.
Good dude.
Look out. That almost got him there.
Years ago, I chatted with Leroy about how he ended up being like a chauffeur for 3M, I believe, if my memory's correct. Not a better BSer to handle all your big-time execs than Leroy.
Hey, would you go out there and have that umpire move over one step to his right?
Parker?
No, the umpire. See the umpire right.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Oh, that Parker, will you go to the second umpire?
Just tell him to go one step to his right.
Just tell him to move over a little bit. Go, he's right out on the field behind the pitcher's mound. Just go over there and tap him on the butt and say, I know you're not going to do that.
Just kidding.
He was going, Westy.
I know. Send the kid down there. At least it's better than some umpires.
State Farm sign.
1 ball and 2 strikes now to Trey Larson. Wilkinson will step off and we'll reset it right here or right now.
Little two-step going on.
I know one thing
between
Parker could, though. That refrigerator right there, the door is wide open if you could grab me a water. Mm-hmm. That's right back in your living room.
Giebel's coming in.
Gable there, home third. And Trey Larson, look at him all jacked up out there. Trey Larson hits one right back where it came from. And the Fish are on the board here in the bottom of the third. You got a 2-out double, and Trey Larson knocks one back up through the box to score. Brian Gable and the Fish are on the board.
WBA playoff run number 1.
That's a big hit right there. If you're going to win baseball games, you've got to get those 2-out singles. Nice job there by Trey Larson. Right back up into your living room, sitting on your couch and maybe your recliner.
I prefer a handful of no-out singles.
Those aren't bad either. 1 ball. There's a team scratching and clawing, though, against a very good Henry Wilkinson. They scratch and claw themselves a run here with 2 in the bucket, a double and an RBI single. 1 ball and no strikes now on Spencer Diedrich.
Westy, we had a couple series of Jordan Love against the Cincinnati Bengals.
How'd it go?
There's a touchdown pass to Dobbs.
There you go. That's people play off that. I tried not to think about it. I'm just going to go home and watch the highlights, I guess. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now. This is the all-time home run leader now with the Fighting Fish this season. Tried to hit that one to Baldwin, and it's 1-2.
That one was going to try to bounce over Highway N.
He's going to try to pad that all-time record, Mike.
He did. You told him the rumor?
1-2.
Somebody's got to start a rumor for it to begin.
Yeah, he's going to try to pad that all-time record. Throw a couple more homers on here in the postseason. The 1-2 to Diedrich popped up. That's going to be on the infield. I don't think it's got the distance, Mike.
No.
And flies out to the catcher, Spencer Diedrich.
Hit and run was on.
That'll do it. But the Fighting Fish do play to run. They get the 1 run on the 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. There's 3 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Fighting Fish 1, the Cadott Red Sox nothing. Let's move to the 4th.
Cadott, come on now. If you're going to be original, right? The Fighting Fish ties into the Kinnikinnick here in River Falls. What are the Red Sox in Chippewa Falls?
They probably had a tie somewhere like the Red Sox.
They've got
and it was available, so they took it.
Why wouldn't you tie into Leinenkugel's?
I guess, right?
Come on, it's an easy one.
Leinenkugel's could sponsor. You know what? Hams is not a sponsor yet, but they're going to be.
How about the champagne au beer?
Right? Hams needs to be a sponsor.
Russ Blasius.
I went over to Tattersall last night to watch that outdoor concert. And by the way, if you haven't been there to their outdoor concert series, you need to go because it's really good. The venue's great. The music was outstanding.
Where is it at Tattersall?
Right outside. They got the little patio. And they got the big, what do you call it, where you play a band shell. And,
that's what they got on the outdoor patio. They got a band shell.
Oh, yeah. And you can seat about 350 people out there. It was a Billy Joel night, and this band, a 16-piece orchestra band from the city, it was outstanding.
Playing Billy Joel stuff
all night long? Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Now I'm mad at you.
It was really good. I enjoyed.
Text your buddy on Roosevelt Street. I'll pick you up on the motorcycle and we'll go.
I enjoyed the heck out of it. I mean, it was one of those just beautiful summer nights.
Yes, man. Billy Joel's one of my best.
And it was sing-along time, and the music, the violins, and the trumpets, and the saxophones, and the guitars. It was all so good.
We got a guy batting here, Westy. You're blabbing on about this cover band out at Tattersall.
It was good. We're 2 spot in the order. Jonah Hansen, Cole Backham, and Eli Johnson. 2, 3, and 4.
Wow.
This was a ground out to second last
Big
time,
shooter
too, for
Bobby
Jonah.
Burrows.
That one finds a corner. Not going to hit that. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jonah Hansen. the catcher for the Cadott Red Sox.
Greg Peters is fresh out of the barber shop. He looks good.
He's got it high and tight, doesn't he?
Oh,
Nice block back there. 59.5 footer, no sale. It's 2-2.
hey, Pete.
So I will say, the only knock last night on Tattersall,
Yeah.
Hams beer, $6 they charged me for a Hams. I'm like, man, that's a little steep. Yeah, that was a little steep.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't kill me, but it was just on principle. No, you can't do
I was
that.
out in Utah, Westy, this spring on our golf trip out to Mesquite.
Yeah.
And I said, boy, only at a golf course do you think you get a good deal for a 12-pack for $43?
Jeez.
Oh,
Chopper.
Stinger. Larson.
Nice play on the first.
Yes,
Troy Larson
sir.
getting it done.
Wow.
Wow, you got a great look at that at home, too. Great look at that. You guys saw Trey. Watch this. You
Tough
saw
play, a little spin on that ball
You'll
off
see
the
it.
turf,
You
too.
saw Trey pick that up the middle, and then we transition it and watch this. Watch this. Trey
On it,
got
got
it. He got it on the first. Boom.
Where's our replays?
I have it. I just don't have time.
With what you're doing here, you don't have
No, I
time
don't
to
have
just
time
hit the
for
replay button?
No. So 1 down. We're getting busy and crowded up here. Let me see.
Well, the Fish are leading 1-0.
Cole Backham heading to count 1 ball, no strikes. Flown up right side, right fielder calling, and makes the catch. And fairly deep right field out there is Mr. Ty Denzer cruising back.
2 down here, top of 4, Westy.
F9, so we got 1, 2 down.
Did you ever hear the answer to why they call it a K the last time I was up here with you?
Yeah.
Did Steve tell you?
Yes, we did talk about that. Yes, and it had to do with the that every other letters were taken.
Yeah.
And it was one that you could identify easily, so it was K. It wasn't. I don't think it was named after somebody. It was just because they didn't have any of their letters. Popped up. Right side.
Money.
And that'll do it again. Give way to the right fielder.
Break it down for me,
Ty
K. Westhouse.
Ty Denzer's busy out there in right field. Look at high fives all the way around for the Fighting Fish into the dugout after 2 consecutive flies to right. That'll do it. 3 up, 3 down, and no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. 3.5 from the books. It's 1-0 Fish.
Dr. Bob Johnson coming up. You can tell he's a golfer by his sock tan line. Westy coming up the stairs.
Nice crowd filtering in. Hey, if you're interested, Mr. Kyle Fritz has faced 1 over the minimum thus far.
1 over the minimum.
Batters. He's faced 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. Faced 4 and then 3 again.
Really? That's what he's done.
Yes.
The
No.
winning ticket number is 5563684.
Henry Chadwick. Did you know
One
that?
more time.
You didn't know that the other night?
5563684.
Henry Chadwick. Who's Henry Chadwick? Who's Henry Chadwick?
He's an early baseball journalist.
Must be present to win.
1800s?
5563684.
What year did baseball start?
843.
Abner Doubleday.
Right in the front row.
Wow.
Baseball scored early were involved since their advent in the 1870s, but they remain the basis
We have to
for
do one more drawing for one more winner. This is
1870s.
I'm gonna want a recap on that, Mike.
Go ahead, Nicole.
Henry Chadwick was a baseball journalist, Westy. Baseball started in the 1870s.
5640607.
And Henry Chadwick, The S was already taken for sacrifice, so they
Yep.
took the last letter of Chadwick, and that's why they name him strikeout to K.
K. That's a great piece of trivia for those of you. For anybody that just tuned in and didn't know why they tuned in, that's it right there.
A couple weeks ago, Parker, you and I were watching baseball on TV, and he's like, Dad, why do they call a strikeout a K? And I said, we don't have any questions anymore. All we have is answers. And
There it is.
Henry Chadwick.
Chadwick. So S was taken.
Yep.
Chadwick said, what do we use next? He said, how about the last letter of my name?
Oh,
That is
Litke!
belted into right.
Come on, get to
Get
the
up,
wall.
get out of here! Lucas Lutke circling the bags, Mike. Here he comes Lucas Ludke has left the yard.
The mustache marauder.
Mike put that one on the board. Yeah!
There's the helmet tap as he
Someone
crosses
get him
home
the
plate.
trout right
Oh,
there.
good handoff, Bat Boy.
Look at this right here. Get him the trout.
geez.
Lucas Ludke. That baby, you could have hung a week's worth of laundry on that thing. That thing didn't get very high, but it got over the second deck out there in right field.
We were chatting.
And
Henry,
Lucas Ludke has left the yard. How
chatting
fun was that?
Henry Chadwick, and I saw another one through the gap. Let's go. Yep.
That's through.
Now we got some things rolling here.
I got to catch up. Ludke with a home run. Ty Denzer with a single. I got this. I got
Pinhouse
this,
coming
I
up.
got this.
Throw one of these in there. Throw one of these in there.
So Denzer with a single, and now we go to Reagan Pinna with a runner at first. Hey, somebody put your hands together at home. Find the clap, clap, clap emojis on that home run by the All-American, Lucas Ludke.
Oh!
He's
playing shallow. It's
That's
good.
all over the wall. Here comes Denzer around third. He'll score.
Ribby.
Stand-up double for Reagan
Ribby.
Pinna. All the way from first base, Mike, does Ty Denzer go.
Took a look out at the left fielder. West, he had contact, and he is shallow.
He's
man.
shallow.
Yeah, he made a little jump, and he was
got
gone.
burnt toast on that.
And that is why your River Falls Fighting Fish have the 1 seed. They'll hang around. They got a buster open here now.
Hey, let's go do some lip reading here. All right?
Danny Lynham.
Let's go do some lip reading. I need you to lip read, okay? You just make anything up you want to make up here.
You know, it's just, I don't know if these guys are so good. I mean,
I was going to go back deeper, but then I thought, no, not now. But
what
then
was he doing playing out there? I don't know why he's playing so shallow. Just give me the heater. All fastballs. Rest of the way. Let's go. I'm fine. Fine. Get back behind the plate. I'm fine. Get a haircut while you're going back there, too.
How about that camera? You happy with that?
Westy, I was amazed by this stuff 10 years ago when I started.
We're just trying to ramp it
We
up.
barely even had a zoom button on the camera then. Who do we got up?
All right, hold on.
Carter Elliott?
Nope, I don't think we've got. Yes, it is Carter Elliott.
I'm just reading what you're doing.
I know,
I hope you're right.
I am right. I already caught up with myself.
A home run, scored from first, 3-0 lead.
Look at 6 hits for the Fish. They get 3 runs. They're finally getting to the Henry Wilkinson, the ace for the Cadott, the Red Sox.
19-year-old's going to have to buckle down here, Westy.
The 0-1.
Oh,
Now it's 0-2.
the confidence swings are looking a little different now.
He reared back and chucked one there, upper 80s on the Jugs gun. It's 0-2 now on Carter Elliott. Nobody out. There's 3 in. 2 in for the Fish here, in the bottom of inning 4. That was getting fun, huh?
Yeah.
The 0-2. Look out, that's upstairs now, 1-2.
All right, Westy, we'll go back into your history of this.
Nice crowd online tonight. Very nice.
How much has the scorebook changed in your lifetime?
Not
the
a lot.
Spalding binder is still the same, isn't it?
My Gregor scorebook and your
McGregor.
scorebook and your number 2 lead pencil for those of you scoring along at home. That's fouled straight back, and we'll stick at 1-2 on Carter Elliott, the first baseman for the Fighting Fish.
Football open up on Thursday?
Wisconsin Rapids will be in town this Thursday night from Raymer Field. David Smith Stadium at Raymer Field. We're going to kick it off this Thursday night.
Well, I just found out I got something to do on Thursday night.
You watch the football game. Greg Peters is going to run our sideline camera this year.
I
Got a
heard there
wireless
was an
sideline
addition.
camera, yeah. So we'll have that
I get
going.
out of the game, and you guys get all the fun stuff that I've been asking for years.
1-2, and that'll get him there. Strike 3 and
Cold beer is cold beer. I don't care if I'm drinking a Miller High Life or a
Seriously,
Hams
right?
can.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Number 21, Trevor Getty.
now with 1 out, we go to T-Gut. Trevor Gutting, Mr. Tag Nutrition.
Tag Nutrition.
Your son found the pretzels.
He broke into my wallet.
Yep.
Stole stuff from me. Oh, yeah. Now he says, oh, yeah, I owe you change.
Fastball to knees. It's 0-1. Trevor Gutting. Trevor flew out to center fairly deep his first time up tonight. Glad to have you all along. Kevin Westhouse along with Mike Cayley bringing you all the action tonight.
Holy cow, it's the first time you've said my last name correct. I was surprised.
Hey, I've been working on it in the off season.
Westhouse.
Been working on it in the off season. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Westhouse, yes, Westy. I go back to one of our first hockey games we worked together. We were over at WH Hunt Arena.
I remember that.
And you gave me the great words of wisdom. You took over the play-by-play duties, and I said, what do I do as a color guy? And your advice was, high, not far.
Fly ball, that's not very deep at all. Shortstop cruising out.
Call him off. And it went down, Westy. Come on, call him off.
Right? That ball right down to planet Earth. Score that a base hit because nobody touched it.
Really?
And Trevor Gutting is getting.
Score that a base hit.
No one touched it. No one touched it. No one touched it.
Tutson?
It brings up the pitcher,
No one touched
number
it.
8.
So you told me, hey, whenever I take a breath, just say something.
Just describe what you're seeing.
Oh my God.
I've given that. But I've given that instruction to a lot of people. Not everybody gets that.
Really?
Yeah. No, just describe what you're seeing. All right, now we're getting 9th spot in the order. Kyle Fritz, he flew out the center his first time up as well. Looks at a strike. Home crowd did not like that call at all, Mike. Not
non-bunting situation here with your 9-hitter, Westy?
Yeah, you got to, with one out, you let him swing away.
Okay.
Going for the big inning right now. And Fritzy's got a little pop in the bat. He could square one up.
Okay. Oh, speak of pop.
Yeah, foul that one up and out of play. Now it's quickly 0-2 on pitcher Kyle Fritz. So what do you think of this? So we got the names on here, right? So I keep all the guys. Henry's pitching. Kyle's up. We got to advance those.
I don't get how this gets to that.
Because I'm connecting it here into this box, which is connecting into this computer.
What's that computer doing?
This is like my hub.
Is that the mothership?
The motherboard right now.
Hit shot, touch, gonna twist it.
2nd to 1 on to first.
Gonna get there in time.
Safe at first. Look at the lead runner at second on the soft ground ball.
All right, put him on the corners for Mr. Giebel.
So fielder's choice.
2 down. He had a double, didn't he?
4-6. 2 down. Yeah, he did.
2 out double.
Yes, he did.
And then Westy, I'm impressed by your hardware to get that monitor propped up on a beautiful cardboard box like that.
I looked around here. I tried a few things. I'm like, hey, that box is the perfect height. Runners at the corners now. The live well is filling.
How many viewers you got there, Westy?
We got 80 on there right now. That's pretty good.
Welcome from Cadott.
Cadott. All over WBA land tonight. Yeah, Brian Giebel got himself a double and scored his last time up.
Sting it.
Chuck back over at first. Let's get on that right there.
Okay.
Keep an eye on him.
I like that one.
Wilkinson stares in. We'll see if that runner gets in motion. We'll sequence it out right here and here, and then we come there, and then we'll come right into here for you. Just misses. 1 ball on the hot-hitting Brian Giebel. 1 for 2 today. Again, doubled and scored. Runner out to his lead. The pitch. Check swing. No, he did not.
Always covering the base.
2-0.
Usually it's going to be the shortstop in that situation.
Mike's coaching up his kid over here.
He's got good questions, right?
Really
he was talking about why no one's covering Westy with a guy on what, Parker, first?
Yeah.
When a guy's on second. They do. If we get that situation, Parker, I'll have you a little watch. You'll see the shortstop does a little song and dance where he's kind of going back and forth if he covers or plays.
Trying to hold that guy on.
If they have a pickoff call.
This would be a pretty good pitch to steal on right here. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hard move, Parker, to go on because if he misses the throw, where's it go?
Kyle Fritz over there, lead at first. That's a 3-step lead. That's a safe lead.
Come on, Giebel.
Now a little toe pick on the end of that lead, and he's good. Not going. Oh. Good healthy hack. Fouls up over the grandstand area. It's now 2-2 on second baseman. The old wise, old crafty veteran, Brian Giebel.
Is he old now?
30. I think it's at a birthday. I think he's 36.
He's ready to go to the groupers.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it.
Wow.
Yep, he's one of those guys. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on
Hey, Kevin.
for the Fish. Yes.
I was never a first ballot Hall of Famer.
The pitch.
Oh.
That yacker just missed right there. Now the count's full.
Waiting for the ump to have a delayed ring up.
So you'll see the runner at first base. He'll be off to the races here
Oh,
now.
yeah.
He'll wait till the
Full
pitcher
count.
delivers. He'll be off to the races.
Third base runner will not.
Not be. He's got nowhere to go, really.
Okay.
Wilkinson set. Here comes the 3-2. Runner goes. The pitch.
Shot up
Hit
the
to
middle.
short. Gathered. Bobble.
Bobble twice.
Bobble,
Keeble
and
beats it.
Beats it out at first base. Run scores for the Fish. So E6
Yes.
on that.
Can you give 2 E's as Pinal come across the plate?
Nope. That's just one error, and that's how the run scored.
Just the unluck there. Shortstop bobbles the first one, had him, and then bobbles it a second time and can't get it there in time.
You got it. So runners at first and second.
2 outs. Here we
And
go.
error.
4-0, buddy.
4-0
Good camera shot here for the viewers.
right there. We'll bring it right into there. How about right there with Kyle Fritzy in your foreground?
Bring me back to that other one
You
once,
want,
would
you
you?
want,
I
you want
just
to
wanna
go
see what
right
this-
over there. Yeah, go right there.
Oh,
Fouled up. Let's got to get over here for you. And makes
He's
the
got that
catch
one.
out in short right field.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out this weekend's write-up in the
So-
newspaper by Bob Burrows in the
Trey
Star
Larson flies
Observer.
out to
And remember,
right.
fans, this ballpark
And that will do it for the
was
Fish. They sent
volunteer
8 to the
and
plate, Mike, but they do get
It's
3
the Fish
runs
players that pick up the
on
trash after the
3
game,
hits,
help the players
1
out,
error,
and throw your
and 2
trash in
left.
the trash
After
cans
4 in the books now from
located
First
all
National
over
Bank
the
of River
ballpark.
Falls Field.
First National
Fish
Bank of
4,
River Falls Field is a
Cadott
total
Red Sox
team
nothing.
effort, and we appreciate
Kid
your
over here
help.
is filled with questions. He
As
played
a
a
reminder,
lot of first base
no
this year, Weston. He says,
sunflowers
"What
are
should
allowed
I
to
be
the
doing? What the
ballpark.
first baseman's doing?"
If you're sneaking
That's
in
good.
and
Just
standing on the
away,
bag.
Well, it depends if there's a runner on
And
there.
that's, I said, every situation is going to be totally different.
And then
'cause
soon as, so you tell your son this, so as soon as that pitcher delivers, you release off the bag and you get into position. And you got to hustle back.
but
So
there's 2 outs, runner on first.
then you hold.
Full count.
Then you got to hold.
Right, he's going no matter what.
And you got to hold your position. They want you to move because you're going to create a hole. So you'll hold your position with that runner going with 2 outs. So we don't.
Westy knows a little bit more about baseball because I quit when the ball started to curve, Westy.
Yeah.
I had a hard time hitting that one.
So we don't talk about this, especially middle frames right here. So that's a good thing for.
You don't talk about that yet.
No,
When do you
never,
start talking about
never.
that?
Like after the game's over, because that'd be a jinx if you to start talking about that.
I want to start talking about it. Everyone's looking out there, seeing it.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you just don't. You're gonna Troy Aikman that whole thing if you bring it up.
What do you want?
All
Leading
right.
off for the
Who
Red
has
Sox,
the camera?
the designated hitter, number 8, Logan Bersinski.
Logan Berzinski
So come
grounded
over here.
out to
Come
short
over
his
here.
first time.
So Westy, I got to explain to my kid. You
Yeah.
see the dugout post? That's a fastened camera. The one out in center field above the State Farm is a fastened camera. The one above the dugout on the pole there is a fastened camera. And then Kevin just goes between all of it.
This one here, and then one down there on that end of the thing.
So he's got a joystick here that he switches every camera angle on every situation of what gives the viewer a best view.
Yeah, it was.
This is the only one he's moving. So when you
Right
see the
here.
camera move, that's the only one that's
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
All the other ones are
Station,
stationary.
except for the joystick that I can move those.
You can zoom in on those too,
Oh
can't
yeah,
you?
yeah. Remember out to the
Forget
mound.
about that.
Yeah.
He likes to brag, so I like to
No,
ask him questions
I
so we
just-
can
yeah,
talk
ask the
about it.
question.
He's a geek.
It's a humble brag.
He's a geek.
Humble brag on that.
He's a YouTube geek.
It's pretty stupid actually. It's fun.
Stupid.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
You know what this has done to this community?
I don't know. It's fun though. Isn't it fun?
The last volleyball match I ever did, Westy, there's 4,700 views on it.
Yeah. Right.
Our biggest football game
For
was
volleyball.
11,000.
No, we had a 12,500
Come on,
last
dude.
year. Hey, the organist. Oh, she's done with her 15-minute federally mandated break. Did you
What did
hear?
I say? So you said how many for the football game?
Chopper
14,000?
left side.
Pick
Hold
it up,
on.
Lars.
Gathered Larson first base.
Oh,
Dugout over there.
scooper.
Nice job, Carter Elliott making the scoop over there at first base. Look at him. He goes right down to the bow and arrow and says, "Boop, one out."
So if we had 14,000 views, how many eyes were on that game?
It brings
A
up
lot.
the third baseman.
Triple that, double
number
that,
9,
2.5 times. I don't
Zach
know.
Baird.
2.5?
I would, yeah, maybe if you bars.
Every
restaurant,
bar.
yeah,
I mean, come
a
on.
lot. There's a lot.
Every home? Do you think there's more than one person watching at their home and on their phones? And
There's quite a few. It's fun, though.
oh,
So
inside.
you heard my bumper sticker for this whole deal, which really, it's a little softer. Is you know what this all is, Mike? This is the conduit for relationships.
holy
Whether
sensitive.
it's me and you, the coaches, the players, the families, the people online we get to hang out with. You don't know who you're going to meet.
Holy sensitive.
It's
This
the-
could be like an online dating app,
It's a little
too.
dusty in here. No, but
I feel like I got something stuck in my eye.
it's no. This
That's
is the
a
conduit
conduit?
for relationships. If you just break it all down, and really what we're doing, why we're doing what we're doing, you never
Wow.
know where this is going to end up.
1-1, Westy.
One and
one
two.
down. 1 and 2 now after that.
Yeah, fastball away. On Zach Merritt. Zach flew out to right his first time up. Kyle Fritzy.
On the bump?
He's faced one more than the minimum. He hit a batter, and
Still.
that's been his only blemish tonight.
Come on.
Yeah,
keep it
soft
fair.
roller
Keep it. Oh, you
and
let it go foul.
let it go foul. Nice job there. Everything slanted towards the dugout. They let that roll to the
I
river.
thought the southpaw Westy was going to barehand that and
Hey.
rifle it at 91.
And see the way that rolled? It's just like golf. Everything rolls to the wastewater treatment plant.
I was out there today, Westy. I took a little motorcycle ride and went out and looked at the old Marlene O'Connell development start.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving some dirt.
Oh, yeah. House is going up everywhere. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch.
Oh,
That's hit
jammed
right
him.
to second base.
Good.
Gathered by Giebel. Giebel gobbles. And I back on to first.
When's my dam coming out?
4 years, 5 years. U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is working on the study on that right now.
All right, got a question for you,
Yeah.
Westy. I go
2
down
down.
there. There's some concrete blocks up on the side of the dam. Why?
That's what called. We repaired the wing wall down there that was damaged in that flood of 2020.
Well, that looks like there's just leftover concrete blocks.
I
sitting
know,
up there
but
now.
that's what it is. Was required by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, and the DNR wanted those, so we did
I
it.
love reading studies
And-
by the regulatory. What'd you call them?
Federal Energy Regulatory Commission.
They do podcasts. I just can't get enough.
Yeah,
It's so
right.
exciting.
So it's funny you asked that, but they look like just a pile of blocks sitting there. You sound like my line crew who had to install those.
Uh-huh.
They asked me somewhere between 5 and 9 times, why are we doing this?
That's because
And I
the
said, we're checking a box. They said, do it. So we're checking a box.
well, that is probably the summary of life right there,
And we're
Kevin.
checking a box. So
What are we doing to the poles? I saw you out there with your rubber mallet
Yeah,
right outside your house
yeah,
on the
we
old
do.
junior high
We-
property.
We do. Yeah, we have.
And you were listening to the pole.
They
and
said they'd listen. Swings and misses, and Kyle Fritz. will be
Fritzy's
swinging-
looking good. How many
swinging
batters that
Thursday.
inning?
Three up, 3 down
Jeez.
again, Mike. No runs, no errors, nobody left. 4.5 in the books. It's 4-0 Fish. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. So yeah, pole testing. Because we have just under 2,000 wood
Yep,
poles in
I
town.
watched.
And about every 5 years, we have a company that goes out and they test these poles and see if they're rotted, see if they can repair them. They inject them, make them last another 10, 15 years. So yeah, so we're pole testing. And here's what happens. If you don't tell people about that, these guys are crawling around people's backyards. The neighborhood app will blow up like a Christmas tree. So I got to go and tell people that this will be going on for about a month. People be crawling around checking
I
poles.
don't flush my wipes anymore.
That's good. See, no wipes in the pipes.
Yep.
Wipes clog pipes. What are you going to get, Mike? If you flush the so-called flushable wipes, you're going to get yourself a Fatberg.
A Fatberg? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, we're going to play that commercial between the next inning.
Somebody's here. Are you here to see Kevin?
Hold on.
Mary Jo
Tarnation
has the correct
Tavern.
answer. It's A,
Hi, Julie.
Henry
Julie Diedrich is back in the house. She's not online tonight. We got a big crowd online tonight, though, Julie.
From the Cadott
Come
Red
on in.
Sox.
Julie Diedrich's from Indiana, Mike, and she's Spencer's mom.
Nice.
And yeah,
Where in Indiana?
Where?
Where from?
Oh, in Mishawaka.
Mishawaka.
yeah.
Ex-wife number 2 is from Muncie. Spent some time, 15 years down in Indiana.
Yeah.
Terrible drive.
Uh-huh.
9-inning games.
Yes. Everything's 9-inning games. Julie Diedrich. Yes, good to see you, Julie.
Nice to meet you, Julie.
She's been online, her and her family from Indiana and Florida all season
Are they
long.
part of the Legion of Loyal Listeners?
Oh, they are. And William Diedrich of the Diedrich clan, he's online tonight. So Uncle William, he's online. Tarnation Tavern down there at the corner of Maple and Main. Get down there and get yourself one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches.
All right, Westy, quick debate. You got the 4 quarterbacks in the NFC North. Who would you pick for your first quarterback of the 4? Jared Goff, Justin Fields, Jordan Love, or Kirk Cousins?
I mean, if you just go with you got to pick the veteran, right?
Okay.
I don't think Cousins is going to get you there, but if
Give me
you
your
said
second pick.
Jordan Love, I just
Third?
hit the
Oh,
left
it's off
field.
the dead of the bat, though.
left field and caught out there. Get their camera out and ain't. So watch this. I got to get over here. It went too far right there on left center field. Kind of got that off the end of the bat, Mike, and Spencer Diedrich flies out to left field. There's one down. Now we
Tell
go to
me
the
what Lutke
All-American.
did at last at bat at field. I can't remember.
He left the yard, and Lucas Lutke.
I just remember him doing this helmet tap and then you get this trout that he ran through the team.
Oh, yeah, you got to get the trout. Ball one to Lucas Lutke. A solo shot his last time up.
Wilkinson does not want to come inside to him again.
That double-decker fence is 16 feet high. He hit one 21 feet high, and they got out of here quick. The pitch to Lucas. That's down.
Yeah,
it's 2-0.
Do you want to be behind the Lutke, or is he just going to throw garbage?
Right now, he's looking for one right between the belly button and the belt,
That's
Mike.
what he's going to throw at him here? You can't do that, dude. Double L's.
Wilkinson.
He's a high
has
school
what he
hockey
likes.
player.
Here he goes.
Oh, that's back up at us.
And fouled up and out of play. It's 2-1 now on Lucas Lutke.
Who did that? Who did that?
Aunt Rhonda's checking in as well from the Diedrichs.
Is
Aunt
that
Julie's
Steve?
in the booth. That's awesome, Matt says.
Are you in charge of the music?
Yeah, they're doing all that. See?
The broken glass.
You
That
like
is
that?
awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, they don't miss anything. The 2-1 pitch
Oh,
hit pretty
that's
well
not
into
far
enough.
center field. Center fielder going back and makes the catch in a little bit of a blurry camera right there.
Lucas Westy, if I can tell you, he was a high school hockey player and maybe a late developer, but he didn't have the body type he currently does in high school.
Yeah, he's a big kid now, isn't he?
No, he was a big kid. He just didn't wear it
Right.
all in the upper right spots. He
Right.
was-
He's got that figured out. The 2 down,
You tied Tim Burns.
and we go to Ty Denzer.
I took the duo matchup of Greg Peters and Tim Burns on Wednesday night. I put it all on Greg Peters, and they tied.
So Matt Diedrich says, "Yeah, good to hear Aunt Julie's up in the booth." She said, "That's awesome."
Where's he at? Is he down in Indiana too?
So Matt, I think he's in Indiana. Matt, are you in Indiana too? Flown towards center field.
Under it.
Headed over and
Westy, I assume you've been out on the
Makes the
field and
catch.
checked our lighting out there. I assume everything is perfect in this field, eh?
it's good. It's really good.
Big news going on. You see what's going on over at Glen Park?
What's going on there now?
They're putting lights at the pickleball court.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, the neighborhood should enjoy that.
It's pickleball. It's not too loud. So that goes two F8s in a row, an F7 and two F8s, and that'll do it. Fish send 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down, and no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 5 in the books now.
You're going to buy me one?
5 in the books from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Fish 4, Cadott Red Sox nothing.
Julie, are your relatives, who is checking in with the Dietrich family?
Matt.
Is Matt down in Indiana too?
Matt, yeah, he's in Indianapolis, it says here. Yeah.
Down in Indy.
Indy, yes. Why don't you throw Julie on? Throw Julie on.
Julie!
Come on, put the headset on. Put the headset on, Julie. Hi, Julie Diedrich. How are you?
I'm good. How are you,
It's
Kevin?
good to see you. Good to see you. So this is the operation up here. So you're at home sitting back in your couch enjoying this. This is how we're rolling up here. So
Man, this is quite a control panel. you've
yeah.
got going
So
up
we
here,
got
Kevin.
it. So let me see. So we got to get that shot set up there. We got that shot there. We got this shot here. We keep center field right here. Now I got to go over and make sure I have the right batter. So it's going to be Carter Hesselman. So I'm going to change that right there. So now we got Carter Hesselman is up here in the top of the 6th. There's nobody out. It's 4-0.
You guys wouldn't believe this if you could see what he's got going in there and how he keeps this all together with people coming in and out and bugging him.
Yeah, that makes it a little more difficult sometimes. So Julie, how does it feel to be in River Falls?
I'm so happy to be back. I am missing Minnesota and Indiana and are missing Minnesota mostly. But Indiana's okay, and all the family, Mark's family is there, so
Yeah.
doing all right. But
Number 3 hole hitter, Spencer Diedrich's mother in the booth with us right now. She's been watching us all season. We've become good friends online, and she's visiting River Falls for the WBA playoffs and up here in the booth with us. So
Yes.
Glad to have you.
We decided to surprise him and come back. So
Yeah.
happy to be here. Glad
Good.
the rain went away.
He's a good kid, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So
This
really,
is a great team. Really great team to watch.
it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Swinging third strike, and that will do it for Carter Hesselman. There's one down here in the top of inning 6. Now we're going to go to the 9-hole hitter, Chad Crone.
Fritzy's doing a great job on the bump.
Really good. We don't want to talk about this right here, Julie, but that's a good thing right there. See, we don't want to talk about that.
No words for that. Nope. All right, I'm going to let you go. Kevin,
all right,
you
Julie.
have so much to do. Good to
All
see
right.
you. Nice to meet you.
You too, Julie. Take care. Julie Diedrich, Spencer Diedrich's mother. The pitch. That's low and inside. Now 2-0. 2-0 on Chad Crone. Right back to Spenny. On to first. Got him. And a little comebacker by Chad Crone. That goes 1-3. And there's quickly 2 outs.
What did I miss there, Kay?
2 more outs, a strikeout and a soft comebacker. There's 2 down. We go back to the top of the order to Jack Kane.
Jack Crow. Kane.
Jack Kane. And Jack,
All right,
he
Weston.
grounded out to second and grounded out back to the pitcher.
You're talking about the quick work of Kyle Fritz.
Yeah, so many pitches has he thrown?
I'm going to ask you to give me that number after this inning, and I'm going
Okay,
to go down and talk to Steve.
okay,
I'm
I'm
going
gonna-
to get the answer.
Okay, I'll tell you right now because I've watched enough baseball. He's at 50. Let me see, 16. He's going to be at like 61.
Okay, by the end of this inning,
Okay.
you're already predicting it.
61.
2 outs.
I'm going to guess 61.
Ahead in the count, or
Look at
behind in
his-
the count.
Look at his yell down there. He'd tell us.
Shot,
Right
stinger,
back up
Trey
through the
Larson.
middle. Got it. On to first. Didn't get him. And there
Good
it goes.
backup, Gooding.
There goes the no-no. And that's going to be a 2-out single right back up the middle for
After
Jack
a valiant
Keane.
effort by Larson.
nice try by Trey to try to keep that no-hitter alive. And just beats it out.
Easy to watch from here, Westy. If I'm Trey Larson, I'm going to pitch that one to Giebel.
Yeah, well, there's no force that second. Oh, to throw it, to have him throw it.
With that throw, he was down, sliding hard.
Yeah, it was going to be tough. It was going to be tough.
I saw Derek Jeter do it a couple times.
Yeah, Jonah Hansen is in now.
Now we talk about the no-no, huh? Now that it's
Now
gone.
it's gone. 1 hit.
Westy is teaching me the essence of
ball.
baseball.
He did. Yeah, he didn't.
I was gonna bring it up.
You never talk about the no-no because that's just bad juju.
Well, apparently this time it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Maybe if we talked about it.
But you can't blame us about it for it. So
Oh,
that's where you don't.
I don't take any blame when I wear the headset, Westy.
There's
You
a
know
lot
that.
of that. We blame Troy Aikman for missed field goals quite often. Hasn't missed one all season. He's been nothing but perfect. That one down. The hold's down. The kick is wide right.
2017 Westy State Championship Volleyball. Wildcats up 13-11 in the 5th set with Izzy Barr serving. And I said, we have our best server behind the line.
And
You know why?
Yeah.
Because statistically, she's
She
the
is,
best
and
server on
then
the
she
volleyball
served
team.
She served one out.
But I have to say, hard stinger.
Blowing up. Right
Chasing
center.
away.
Diedrich trying to run it down.
Westy, this guy's got
Not
some
gonna
wheels
get
coming
it.
around third.
Here he comes around third, and he is going to score on a 2-out double.
Wow.
By Jonah Hansen. Scores Jack Keane all the way from first. Back-to-back hits. They got nothing all game, and now they get 2. Now we got a Cole Backham. Wow. They hadn't got nothing all game, and then a soft single up the middle, and then a scorched left center hit at plated a run.
Are you still going to keep your pitch count guess, or do you want to wait until the inning's over?
I'll just wait.
Shot up the middle over Larson's head.
That's into left. That's going to score another one.
Yes,
Here comes
sir.
a runner around third. And 3 consecutive hits for the Cadott Red Sox.
When do you see Josh Item?
Not yet. Not yet.
We're big boy league here, Westy. You let people figure it out.
Let them figure it out a little bit.
Here comes the center fielder,
I'm sure
number
Kyle
1,
Fritz is doing just fine
Eli
inside.
Jackson.
Now we're at Eli Johnson. The 4th spot in the order. Eli's flown out to left and flown out to right. Runner at first. There's 2 in here in the top of inning 6.
Well, can we stop the
Let's
surge
keep an eye on this.
by the Cadott Red Sox.
Let's see here. Kyle Fritz trying to put a lid on this thing right here, right now.
Buzz one by him.
2-0
Yep.
on 4-hole hitter Eli Johnson. Timeout has now been
Catcher's
called.
got a little contact issue in the left eye.
That's always good just to slow it down.
This is a veteran move
that's
here
a
by Gooden.
veteran. That's a crafty.
Oh, hold on here.
That's a crafty veteran move right there. It's the old lose the
Blue,
contact.
and
trick.
here comes Item to make sure Gooding's
yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
With a smile on his face.
You know, in hockey, you don't get a lot of timeouts. I used to always tell my goalie, lose a contact. Lose a contact. Somewhere here in the crease. I know it is. Nobody move.
Soccer, I had a kid pull a fake hamstring. He's like, Coach, you're right there, U16 kids. He's like, you're serious? I said, yeah. I said, I need a timeout.
Right.
Give me a stop.
I think that was a veteran move right there. We had a little contact lens adjustment by the catcher.
And everybody
Anything.
knows what's going on, right,
Yeah,
Kev?
and nothing you can do. What are you going to say? No, your contact is fine? I don't think so. 2 balls and no strikes. That misses 3-0, and the Cadott fans come alive.
4-2 now, Westy. The lead's been cut in half with a 3 consecutive hit inning going on here. You don't want to let Cadott hang around.
No. That one's at the knees, now 3-1.
Sorry, Westy. I was talking about Leinenkugels and Chippewa Falls and not Cadott. My bad.
Yeah, well, it's kind of in that general vicinity.
Yeah, no, Cadott's alone. I don't think Chippewa Falls. There's a walk.
Wow.
Now do we get a visit from Item?
Yep, we do. We're going to right there, and runners at first and second now.
We got nobody in the bullpen, though.
Nope.
Don't need to worry about a pitcher change here, huh? We do have kids in the batting cages if we need to bring in a DH.
How about the theme from Soap?
Ooh, wow, good call. I never would have picked that one up.
Let's go some lip reading. Mike, this is you.
All right,
lip read it
boys.
out.
We're the #1 seed here for a reason. We've had a hell of a year thus far. Ricky, I just need you to give him the heater.
Throw the heater, Ricky. He said, you okay? I'm okay. He says, you okay?
Come on. I got faith in you, Fritzy. Let's dig deep here and let's put some good throws in there and have some confidence is what Item's going to tell him.
That looks like a skipper right there, Josh Idem.
He is a skipper.
He is a skipper. He's got the look tonight. He's got the pullover on.
A little chilly after that storm came through.
It's cooler down a titch.
How many degrees, Westy, is a titch?
Like 2.
Okay.
Swing through that fastball. It's
This summer I was going over to my kids' ball game and we were raining over in our neighborhood. And over in the high school they were not. And it dropped 17 degrees on my drive across town.
wow. We're right on the edge of that deal.
Yeah. That's
Check
more
swing.
than a titch.
You call that an excuse me swing right there, and it's 0-2. Excuse me swing. Didn't really mean to swing, but couldn't help himself.
You know you get tied up there every once in a while, right? You're trying to predict what he's going to throw at you.
Just fooled him. The 0-2.
Get him and let's
go. How about
go.
another yacker?
Get him and
Strike
let's
3
go.
looking, and everybody knew it.
What's your guess?
And Kyle, 67.
67. I shall return. 1 minute.
All right,
That
check it
Red
out.
Sox trivia brought to you by TAC Fitness and UW River Falls. If your body needs an upgrade, call TAC Fitness. If your education needs an upgrade, check out UW River Falls. Here's your question. Not counting
That'll do it. I'm going to give it a little wrap-up, though. They get 2 runs on the 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5.5 in the books. It's 4-2 Fish.
What was your pitch count guess?
67.
I'll give you a second guess. You're low.
75.
73 pitches through 6.
That's right around it, though.
Give me the summary of that inning game. What do we have?
I gave you the so yeah. They got 2 runs on 3 hits.
How many
No errors
how
and
many
2
batters?
left. And they sent 6 to the plate.
Wow.
So 5.5 in the books now. It's 4-2 Fish.
Okay, what's your advice? What's Josh Item going to tell his team here coming down the last few
It's
innings?
4-2. This is playoff baseball. You know, these guys have been here. You know, these both pitchers are getting tired. You hit strikes and you put a ball in play, and you know, good things happen.
Zach Merritt is back on the bump again here, Westy. Is that correct?
Yes, it is Henry Wilkinson,
Henry Wilkins.
the bigger right-hander. We got to get right.
There he is.
Oh, I have it wrong, though. So it's the bottom of the 6th. I got to change sides. Hold on, right there. There we go. Henry Wilkinson's pitching. And I think we're at Reagan Pinhouse. So I got to get one more batter, right? There we go. We're all squared away. Reagan Pinhouse.
Looks like who's the mullet wearing dude here? Is this our first base coach, number 23? Wow. Shag.
Yeah.
Not
Leading
swag,
off the
but
bottom of the
shag.
6th for the fighting pitch. The third baseman.
How's your
number
dad doing,
5.
Kay?
He's good. He's good.
Reagan
We'll give
Pinhouse.
Reagan Pinhouse the major league look here a little bit, huh? Right there.
Daughter-in-law doing well?
Everybody's good. Yep,
Good.
She's feeling good.
Good.
Pinhouse in, and he looks at a ball away. So no, she's doing good. She's on medication yet, but I
Okay.
think she's on the right track.
Good,
so.
good. Time to get things going here, Westy, with no outs.
Oh, called the
Inside
strike. And
corner.
Boy, you heard the crowd not happy with that
Inside
call at
corner
all.
of the batter's box or home plate? You can decide that.
So Rhonda King says, William, proud of our godson. That's William is the godson.
Ooh.
Rhonda, nice. Fouled up, out of play, and now it's 1-2.
Gretzman Guitar Company is playing a barboard.
Still got two grandkids?
Four.
So Maggie.
Maddie is 6 months old.
Okay.
Jack is 2, and Camden he's going to be 2 in a month.
Wow,
So it's fun. They're so much fun. God, we've been having a riot with those kiddos.
Sunday, Westy, when I
Following
become
up.
a grandparent, before I'm an empty
Followed
nester,
up.
I told my kids I want to be known as Big Papa.
Yeah,
I like it when you call me Big.
Big Papa. So Kayla and her husband and their 3 kids, they're heading to Colorado right now.
Back to the home state, huh?
They
Where
are.
are they
got-
going? Fort Collins?
They are. Fort Collins, that area. See his parents and friends. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now, and Reagan Pinhouse doubled and scored his last time up. Had an RBI as well. The pitch to Reagan. Little jam sandwich hit up on the infield.
Gonna hit it.
And nice catch.
Wow.
Over there. Who caught that? Is that
was the
the
first
first baseman sliding in? Really nice job by that first baseman to rob Reagan Pinhouse. Second time tonight, Pinhouse flown out in foul territory. That goes F3, 1 down. Now we go to Carter Elliott.
Next up for the fish. The first
My son is coming home next week, Westy, from Colorado for season number 3 out at the Royal Gorge Zipping. Had a terrible accident out there this summer.
You got an accent?
No, on the zip line. Not when he was there.
Oh, an
He was home.
accident.
Yeah.
Terrible. No, he wasn't involved?
No, he was in a wedding in Madison.
I guess that's good for him.
Yes.
Hey, Gary Lubitsch is on. Gary says Green Bay 36, Cincinnati 19.
Gary just had a class reunion for the class of 88, I believe, is Gary.
Welcome. 0-2 on Carter
I think
Elliott.
the class reunion is it tonight? At the TNT? Huh?
Carter Elliott looking for his first hit tonight.
The River Falls class of 88. Steve's hometown, class of 1990.
The 0-2 popped up
Get
right
out of the
side.
park
That's gonna
and
be-
let's start
We're going
hitting.
to give that a chase down there, and that is 9 rows back down there in the lower box seats. Everybody's okay.
Westy, any plans for the field here? Anything new coming in?
We are spending the Baseball Association is spending some money on a auxiliary building, batting cages, practice facility.
Where?
Maybe out there somewhere in the parking lot area, potentially. We're spending some money on looking at studying whether or not that could actually happen and working with the city of River Falls. So we'll see. Swings through that and gassed him up and got him swinging 2 down.
Are the changes coming to Hoffman Park here still, Westy? Or are they going to change the entrance?
No, it's not. It's not in any budget right now. So it will eventually, but yeah, those changes that they came to in that study here about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, they're going to move the RV park back up there.
Any changes to this park are not in any budget right now.
Okay, there
the
you go.
focus is the new fire station and the old police station building location downtown.
Where is
That's
the
the
fire
focus.
station going to move to?
That's where it's going to move. So it's going to expand where the
Really?
existing fire station is and into the corner where the old police station was.
No, not going out to Sterling Ponds
Nope,
anymore?
we're going to put it right there
Okay.
and save a little bit of money.
Good. I like to save money.
I'd like to save money. Fouled
Popped up and short again, Kate.
Second baseman calling, and that will do it. Trevor Gutting flies out to second, so the Fish go harmlessly here in the bottom of inning 6. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Now there's 6 in the books from First National Bank at River Falls Field. We got ourselves a ball game. It's 4-2 Fish over the Cadott Red Sox.
In the hit 1988 baseball movie Bull Durham, the lead character's name is
Let's do a little crowd surfing over here. Why don't we?
Do you want me to get my music list out?
Who do you see down there?
Stint in the major leagues before being drafted for World War II. Crash Davis played minor league baseball for 7
And also,
seasons
we got to remind people to get on
before
down
moving on
to
work for
Tarnation
Burlington
Tavern,
TNT,
the corner of Maple and Main, downtown River Falls. Get yourself one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches.
Is it A, Columbus, B, Lawrence?
what is your favorite meal at the TNT, Kay?
I like the what's the
If you guess B, Lawrence, then
what's the hot one? The
Ghost is hot.
No. There's one. It's a
Nashville?
hot. Yeah, I want to say Tennessee. Nashville hot. I like the Nashville hot chicken. It looks just like that one in the picture.
I get the smash burger almost every time I'm down there.
And see how that bun is toasted?
Oh, yeah.
I tell them to leave that bun on there for an extra 20 seconds.
Oh, you want a crispier
Just
bun?
a titch crispier, like
Another
20 sec-
titch?
Yeah, just a little bit, like just 20 more seconds on that bun, and it's really sits nice on that.
I tell you, my new
sandwich.
addition to my house. Rob Derry is kind enough to give me his old Blackstone.
What's that?
The Blackstone's the big hot griddle.
Oh yes.
Grill top. Make all my breakfast out there: eggs, bacon. I do my roasted potatoes.
That sounds really good. I'm getting hungry as you talk.
And Westy, I just did a smash burger for my brother a couple weeks ago with green olive, onion, and pickle smashed into it.
That sounds really good.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman,
With a
number
titch.
9.
Yeah, see?
Chipotle lime
Zach
sauce.
Merritt.
Zach Merritt. I got to catch up here.
I got faith in you.
I got to go back now to a batter. Hold on.
You can see all that well enough, huh?
Oh yeah, right there, Zach Merritt, squinting. The 0-1 to Zach, fouled up, out of
That's
play,
foul.
and now it's 0-2. Top of the 7th.
Westy, how committed is the program like the River Falls Fighting Fish? Do they practice? Do they come out and
No,
hit the cages?
they don't practice, but they play 3-4 games a week. That
Okay.
guys with jobs and whatnot, that's all they got time for. I'm
Yep.
amazed they can do that, to be honest with you. I mean, grown men with families and jobs, they give up a ton of time to this deal.
So what happens after this pool play?
So they go the next weekend in Eau Claire.
Yep. But I mean, this qualifies them then on. What did I say?
Here, right here. It's right here. Carson Park next weekend. So here's the lineup for next weekend. 0-2.
So they're taking this from 36 seeds.
Foul balls for the concession stand.
Down to 12, huh?
The 0-2. Oh, that yacker almost finds the back door, just misses.
Where
It's 1
is
2.
Merchants Park, Westy?
Somewhere in Eau Claire.
They're both down there, Carson
I
Park,
think
and
so, yeah.
so tomorrow we got 3 games. Saturday.
Yep, 1, 4, and 7 tomorrow. A little jam sandwich fouled wide at third base. We'll stick at 1-2. Hey, glad to have you all aboard. Kevin Westhouse, Mike Cayley bringing you the action tonight here from First National Bank at River Falls Field. It is a beautiful night after we got through with a little bit of a rainstorm earlier on. About an hour before first pitch, we got about an inch of rain. The field was no worse for the wear, just knocked the dust down and we played right through it. Beautiful night. Got the temperature right there on your game clock. 63 degrees down there, Mike. The pitch. Got a piece. Ooh. Hit Trevor Gutting right in the nether regions, and I think he'll be okay. It's 1-2.
No playing around here. Westy 2-run lead for the Fish. Heading into 7.
No action in the Fish bullpen.
No.
Fritzy delivers. Oh, you got it. Ring him. They got him right there. Ring him up.
The ump's got a little delay on the ringer.
We'll throw that strikeout up there, right behind the temperature. Strike out. And we'll pull that off there. Usually I might have got that a little bit too big today. We'll fix that next game. 1 down, we go to Henry Wilkinson, the pitcher.
What are you doing Sunday, Westy?
1-4. We got games here. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. One down.
River Guide Kayaks and Tarnation Tavern have partnered.
I see that. How is that going with the Tarnation Tavern and getting people on the river and then
Well.
eating some breakfast? Is it working?
Yeah, so you get $80.
Good.
We meet down at the Tarnation Tavern at 8 o'clock. You get breakfast and a bloody. Drinks on the float on the Upper Kinney.
Mm-hmm.
Lunch and a beer afterward for $80.
Hey, you're here. Why don't you tell people what your organization is and
River Guide Kayaks, season number 12. One of the 3 outfitters in River Falls here.
take you with a nice float down the Kinney River.
We take you down the Lower Canyon, one of the most beautiful 8-mile stretches I can find in the area, and I've tried to hit them all.
So if I want to take my family of 4, what are you gonna get me to rent one of those kayaks and take the float?
Since you brought it up, Westy, I'll give you the friends and family.
Just mention the broadcast to get the friends and family discount.
$50. I'll give you $15 off each kayak if you mention the River Falls Sports YouTube TV
there
channel.
you go. Say, I was listening. I want the special deal. You can float one right down the Kinney.
612-245-8153.
No, slow that down.
RiverGuideKayaks.com.
612-845, what?
612-245-8153. Shoot me a text if you want to float the Kinney here.
Yeah.
The first baseman, number 17.
I got Greg Peters' daughter, Ava, working for me, the pilot.
Perfect. Carter Hesselman now back-to-back strikeouts here in the 7th inning. We're going to go almost a 7-inning stretch time. We're at the 8th spot in the order. Hesselman looks at a strike on the outside corner, and boy, I tell you what, I'm looking over here at some adjectives I don't really know. He's not really, that was filthy right there. And he works ahead 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. We're at the 8th spot in the order. Carter Hesselman hit by a pitch and struck out swinging tonight.
All right, Westy, give me the breakdown between the comparison of the wood and the titanium aluminum bat.
Wood is strike. No. Preemptive.
Preemptive.
He had the gun out of the holster. He just couldn't pull the trigger. It's 1-2. Here's the organist. 1-2. Kyle Fritz, high knee kick, and here it comes.
Come on, Fritzy.
Fouled up and out of play. No, you got wood bats. So you got to square them up on the wood bat. There's not a lot of free zone as there is in aluminum bats.
So you don't have better pop wood bats than
no. The aluminum bats more. Wood bat, you got about 6 inches to get one on the barrel.
Yep.
Aluminum bats, you probably got a foot for reaction off the bat. You can feel how well you hit the ball though a lot better with a wood bat
sure,
than you can
feel the sweet spot better.
Right. The 1-2, here it comes.
Hey,
Grounder
bunts it
to
out there.
Giebel over at second base. Giebel gobbles onto first, and that will do it. Another quick inning, just one blemish inning for the Cadott Red Sox.
Can I get you a refill?
Yes, you can. So Red Sox send 3 to the plate, no runs, no errors, nobody left. 6.5 in the books. It's 4-2 fish. 7th inning stretch time. Thank you, sir. I'm going to hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, catch all this weekend's WBA playoff action on River Falls Sports YouTube. Watch them live or anytime on the River Falls Sports YouTube with decorated play-by-play man Kevin, the Godfather Westhouse.
That was quite a build-up there. Quite a build-up. Quite a build-up.
Westy, I'm going to feel like I do a better job if I hold a wooden bat.
I would.
Kind of become one with the game a little bit more.
I see you got a wooden bat in your hands. That's
this
good
thing
to see.
Is this a standard adult bat length?
That's standard. That's probably a 33 or 34. It's a 30. Is it a 2 on there? It's a 32. Relatively short, but hey.
Seems like a children's bat. Got a weird weight to it, though.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Fighting Fish.
I've become one. I feel better now.
You look good.
I do.
You
Are my
look
knuckles
good.
lined up right? You like those?
You look good. Right.
That's
it.
That's it, isn't it?
Look good, play good, Mike.
I might have had 10 years of slow pitch softball, Westy. 6 home runs. Lots
in the
of
day.
Topo singles.
Mike is up here with a wooden bat in his hand, doing the color broadcasting.
Oh, that's right at my face.
That was, if there was no net, it would have been right through the window here. It's
That would've
0-1
been
on
right here,
Kyle
brother.
Fritz. It would have been right there. So
Big
Kyle
miss.
Fritz flew out to center and reached on a fielder's choice.
All
looking
right.
for his first hit. His priority tonight is pitching.
I'm smelling a hit.
You smell a hit.
Or it's the pine tar on the bat.
Wilkinson delivers.
Oh.
Fouled up over the grandstand area. Good velocity on that. It's quickly 0-2 now on the Sheriff, Kyle Fritz.
Ratsman Guitar Company, it's finger picking good.
Kid looks scared.
This guy comes ready to play right here.
Give me a helmet.
Our color guy's got the bat mounted. He's up here taking practice swings in the press box.
Westy, I feel like it just went down about another 2.5 degrees.
That was a nice cool breeze that came through the window. That just misses 1-2.
All right.
See
How important, Westy, is it to get ahead in the count for these guys on the bump?
There's some statistics that show if you fall behind 0-2, the chances of you getting a hit are really low. Really low. The 1-2, you could Google that.
There's
there
a
it
shot.
is, right back into your living room.
was that, Westy?
You called it, you sniffed it, and Kyle Fritzy, a little grip tape single, get one in on the trademark, just muscled it out into center field, and Kyle Fritz with a leadoff single here in the bottom of inning 7. Nice piece of hitting.
Brings up the second baseman, number 24.
Give him a name.
Put your hands together for Brian Giebel.
How about it? I think Giebel might take one out of it. It's been a while.
Westy, I'm going to call this one, it's going to come off the scorched board.
Right there in the power alley out there?
No, I think it might go right up at spin the old dummy.
I like it.
Well, he swings hard.
He's got his shoes double knotted just for that.
I can't generate that kind of club speed with a golf club.
That thing, he's got the good bat rotation on that for a 36-year-old. He can still swing that pretty good.
Every time he swings, I feel like I get a hernia.
Kyle Fritz is going nowhere at first base. That's a safe two-step lead. The one-strike pitch to Gibbs.
Oh,
Hit
ripped down the
baseman.
line.
It's a foul ball. Just foul. What'd you have over there, Mike?
Well, he hit the ball hard, Westy. I got a good look
Just-
at it right away. I got a good angle down the line and knew it was
Just
not
wide.
going to stay fair.
Just wide. 0-2 now on Brian Giebel. Nobody out, runner at first.
Did you get an update on the Packer Bengals score again?
Didn't. I just got the 36-19 is where I'm at.
Packers were up.
Yeah.
Preseason's super important.
I like to see the reps though, right? We got to build our confidence. 0-2 now on Gibbs. Here it comes from Wilkinson. That's high and tight. It's 1-2.
What year did you come to River Falls, Kev?
2013. I've been here 10.5 years.
So
It's
how
been a
many
great
how
te-
many years were the Chiefs here when you got here?
They were not here when I got here.
Really?
Yep. So those 10.5 years, best 10.5 years of my life.
Oh, good.
I had no idea. I left Colorado, and this has been really good.
So you took a bike trip.
We did.
Ouch.
That's
Ouch.
off the hoof, and he is
Ouch.
like a wounded elk right there. Let's go take a look at that. Let's go get in on that for him because that hurt. Where is he? Look at him.
Take a little breather. He'll be fine.
Look at him. Oh, look at Gibbs.
How bad? That got me good. Right on the bone.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, right on the inside of this shit,
Ladies and
coach.
gentlemen,
Oh, right there.
WBA playoffs will continue tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Right
So yeah, we took it.
at First
That was
National
weird.
Bank of
That was
River
probably
Falls Field.
5 years before we moved here. We took the kids and we rode our bikes 1,100 miles from Colorado to eastern Wisconsin.
Did you pass through Wisconsin? Is that when you fell in love with it?
No, I grew up here, so I was kind of my wife's from Chicago, so we're both Midwesterners. So we came back. You know what we said? We kept saying, why do we keep saying we're going home every time we go on vacation? And we said, we lived in Colorado for 23 years. Why don't we call this home? It was weird. And we both kind of said, in the right situation, we'd move back to the Midwest. We did. Know what my criteria was? A small college town close to an airport.
Huh.
And
On. There it's oh, nice play by the three bag.
down to first. That's wide.
Missed
Sliding.
him.
Got him. No,
Oh.
they taped him on the back. He said, Giebel, the nice slide, try to get under that tag. Good hustle by Brian Giebel. Really nice play down there at third base, though, by Zach Merritt at third.
The last thing Giebel wants to do after taking a ball off the bottom of the
Have to
tank
run
is
one
have
out.
to run hard.
Gutsy player, huh?
I was talking about the preseason, Westian. The Chiefs came here for 21 years for training camp. And to watch the way the training camp just kind of turned into nothing.
Yeah, you did it.
I mean, back in the day, man, those guys were banging on the field. By the time they were done 21 years later, they barely were even here.
Right. We go to Trey Larson now. Looks at a ball.
Cheese League.
Cheese League. Them and Platteville.
Chiefs, yep. We had the lacrosse, Platteville, Jacksonville was up here, I think, for a little bit.
1 ball and no strikes now on Trey Larson. 1-4-3 tonight. That's down. Nice block there behind the dish. 2-0 to Trey.
Careful.
Kyle Fritz out there at second base. He got himself a leadoff single. Advanced to second on the ground out by Brian Giebel. There's 1 down.
Yeah.
The 2-0 pitch.
That's old.
That's down. 3-0 now to Trey. I like the way this kid plays.
100 pitches.
Yes. 100 pitches now for Mr. Henry Wilkinson, the 19-year-old. He's got to be getting near the end of his rope.
No one's in the bullpen.
How much ibuprofen you got?
Oh, me
That
personally?
one's there, 3-1. Now I'm asking about Henry. How much ibuprofen does he have in his bag? Throwing 101 pitches now.
Get him through this one, Westy, and be done, maybe, with 1 out here, depending on how they battle him. Let's go. Time for an RBI. Oof.
Good pitch, good healthy hack, and now it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second for the Fish. They're up 4-2. We're getting late in this one now.
Yep.
Bottom of the 7th. Getting good here. The first game of this tournament is a dandy. Glad you all tuned in.
So the loser of this game will play again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, there it is. Let's go.
Get
On your
down,
horse.
ball. That's down.
Sending him.
Here he
play it
comes
home.
around third. We got to play at the plate,
Ooh.
and they're going to cut it off. And
Fritzy.
Kyle Fritz will score on the RBI single off
that
the
one,
bat
Kay.
of Trey Larson.
Needed it. Let's extend the gap here a little bit.
Trey Larson with his second hit of the game. That one's got an RBI behind it.
It's time for the center fielder.
Center fielder.
28, Spencer Diedrich.
5-2 Fish now with 9 hits. And we go to Spencer Diedrich.
Big dude.
Spenny. His mom's here. Family's online. Check the runner at first base. Get right on that. Trey's a little bit of a steal threat. Spenny, he is due like week-old mail right now.
You call it?
Does have a double this game, though. He let off his first thing at a double. He's 1 for 3.
Wow.
I'm just a little greedy. This guy's good.
I guess. My goodness.
This guy's good.
You should take that comment back.
I know. I should. 1 ball and no strikes now to Spenny. Check the runner at first base.
You got the wireless mic to go down and talk to Skip Item after this?
I could. We got it right. I got it teed up right here.
I know you do.
I don't know. I haven't done that much. There's just too much going on.
Item likes a microphone.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I have. I'll tell you what else I got going on with after this. The pitch to Spenny, high and tight. That's a ball. So I have a headset now, so we can hear each other.
Yep.
So we had him a game where he's mic'd up down there, and
nice.
then he can hear me talking, and I can hear him on the microphones. We have a conversation.
Uh-huh.
So I bought that little piece of equipment this year. Well, it's a good $100 investment. So when Greg's on the sidelines, he'll be able to hear our broadcast
Yep.
and then also communicate with us. So necessary piece of equipment. That's a strike. Now
Trey
it's
Larson wants
2-1.
to go, boy. He wants to go.
Itchy over there, isn't he? Itchy.
Could be
2
like
balls and a strike.
flush rocket if he gets going.
I
there.
hope so. I'd like to see one. There's Trey out to his 3-step lead. The pitch to Spencer. Runner goes.
Oh!
Hit into left
Scooped
field.
it.
Get it. Fair ball.
Oh, it's a
Just foul. Just foul. Just foul. Look at.
Wow.
They can't believe it over here.
Wow, Westy.
Everybody, everybody thought that was fair, including the defense. Look at right here. Look at, he can't believe it. He said even they thought it was fair.
Diedrich will be back in the box.
That's going to take a visit from Skip Item down here to talk to the home plate
Okay,
umpire.
let's go. Just some lip reading for me right here. He's like, that was clearly. I didn't quite get that on camera. He's going to check that with the other umpire. That's not going to do any good.
I'm going to say, Westy, what I always say when it comes to referees, umpires, whatever. That dude, home plate umpire, is on that line.
Yeah, yes.
He
This
doesn't
other
have
guy.
to move.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have. He's like, right now what he's saying right now, I have no angle on that.
No,
That's
I
your
can't
call.
see that.
That's your call. That's your call. He goes, that's your call. It's foul. Yeah, that guy.
Ripped.
Yeah, that guy's saying I have no angle on
YouTube
that.
replay confirms a foul ball.
They come up here for replay.
Yep.
Diedrich steps back in the box.
Trey Larson's going back to first. He was on his horse.
So we'll stick at 2-2.
1 out. Dietrich.
Spencer Diedrich. Everybody in the building thought that was fair, except for the umpire.
I was watching it, Westy, and boy, it wasn't. I think he's right. And that, of course, is what happens after a play like that.
Threw it right past him and got him on this swinging third strike. 2 down.
Two down. It brings up the designated hitter, number 3, the mustache marauder, Lucas Lukey.
That's a pretty good build-up.
He's not happy. He's going to be angry at the ball.
Runner at first now with 2 down for Lucas Lukey. Has himself 1 home run tonight. Ball 1 to Lucas.
Outside.
Lucas is 1 for 3 with the solo shot back in the 4th.
Game time was 7, Westy. What time did you come out
It's
here?
7:33. I was out here my lunch hour resetting stuff up actually to make sure. So I had to break everything down for the football coaches show, so I had to take everything out of here.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't take
then-
a second gear?
No, I didn't because I needed two of these boxes, and it just worked that way. So it took me a little more time.
Well, what did former attorney Ryan Scherz have to say that night?
He's optimistic about the season. I like it. 3-0.
Well, they got a lot of spots filled. They got to piece together a line, it sounds
They've
like.
got a running back. They've got some tight ends. They've got a quarterback.
Rob said he is big. Jonah's big.
Yeah, it is funny. I said, Jonah, how much more are you benching and squatting this year compared to last year? You know what he said? I wasn't lifting last year. That's what he said. So, as a walk.
Just what the coaching staff likes to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he was busy with other
God.
sports, so I think that maybe that was the inference. Like, yeah, I've been busy with other sports. Because I don't know. He goes, I have it tough to compare. He goes, I wasn't really lifting a lot last year. And he rolls up with that 23 touchdowns and
That's what he had.
23 touchdowns, 1,530 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to tote the rock
So-
out again. You know, the offense is a lot of run for the Coach Scherz's Wildcats.
Yeah. Ninth batter of the inning, Mike.
Wow. 2 outs.
Ty Denzer. The live well is got 2 in it, a couple walleyes,
Yep.
24 and a 22 incher. That one finds the corner. It's strike 1. There's your live well filling right there.
Luke Key on first.
And it is,
Larson still.
yeah, second base. There you go. Check the runner, not going anywhere. Someone has to yell the proverbial walk.
Yeah.
William Diedrich says that was robbery. He said robbery on that.
Ooh, maybe he went back. You didn't have the camera on it, so.
I was close. I was looking in a lot of directions at one time. I might have had it. It was really close to getting there in time.
Pop
up. On the infield, short
one,
left field.
tough
Going to be a
one,
tough
tough one.
play.
It's in
That's
play.
That's going to be in play. And it scores a run. Great hustle by Trey Larson. That was an absolute duck fart into left field. And it's sliced back into the play.
You call that a duck fart? I call that an RBI.
That's a hit. That'll look like a frozen rope in the book tomorrow.
Shortstop overran that one.
Now it's second and third. We go back to Reagan Pinna, who started this inning with a fly out to first. He spun the cover. Someone said, way to spin the cover off one. Now we go to Reagan Pinow. Another hit, another run for the Fish. That's a big one.
6-2.
Reagan Pinow is in, and here we go. Ooh, gassed him up upstairs. It's 0-1. This kid's about 115, 120 pitches now.
Bullpen is still empty.
Empty. He said, you're going. How's your arm? He said, I know, I can't feel it.
Any hit scoring 2 here, Westy. They're jumping on.
Second and third. I believe right here they are. Second and third now for the Fish. With 2 outs, they have plated a couple this inning.
Come on, Pino.
This is the 10th batter of the inning. Reagan started this about 15 minutes ago when he flew out to first.
So there's no way you're going to make a play at second base here, right? I understand, right? The runner's not even coming back to the base when the shortstop's coming.
What's that? Is 6th? I went the wrong inning.
Well, get through.
Thank you. That's almost through.
Big play, back to 1, and Pinon's there, no problem.
Got him. Another run scores. So my problem was I went the wrong inning. That's why I said the 10th batter. So 7th batter now we're at.
After the infield single by Pinow, it brings up the first baseman, number 13, Carter Elliott.
So I know a run scores.
Yep.
Infield single for Pinow. Now we go to Carter Elliott. Yeah, my problem is I put this inning in the 6th inning. That's why my issue, and a few Hams beers.
Did I hear Zach Johnson is transferring back to UWRF, Westy?
Yes, he is. Not Zach. Yes, the pitch.
Nice play by the catcher to keep.
Yeah, that'll be a real nice. That'll be a real nice addition for EWRF.
Jeff Burkhoff, I'm sure, is excited about that transfer.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
Flowing up. That's going to be up and out of play. Kid almost got it over there.
Yeah.
Look at the kids. But for $1, look at that dog pile. Everybody good over there, Mike?
There's a dad over there pushing all the kids to try to get the ball.
Scott.
He's from Cadott.
He's clearing the pile. Clearing the pile, Mike. Clearing the pile. 1-1.
Let's go. Keep this thing rolling.
On Carter Elliott.
Oh,
straight back, and it's 1-2 now on Carter. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 in the bucket. Runners at the corners for the Fish. They've plated 3 here this inning. It's now 7-2 Fish.
Needed that. Now we got some action out in the bullpen. Yes, Westy?
Yeah, they're moving down there, getting loose. About 120 pitches here for Henry Wilkinson. He's gone the distance tonight. He's set at the belt. Here comes the 1-2 to Carter Elliott.
Let's go.
Just missed. Still good velocity on that.
Yep, he's bringing the heat.
Popping the leather. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carter Elliott looking for his first hit tonight. Struck out twice and flew out to right. Just missed there. Now if the count works full. Runners at the corners for the Fish. Wilkinson, he'll work from the stretch. Runner from first is off. Here he goes, the pitch, fouled back. We'll do it again.
We lost our PA guy.
Potty break, I guess.
Never know with that Peters fella.
Carter Elliott Trying to get another one in for the Fish. Wilkinson trying to put a lid on it, and he gassed him up. 89 on the jugs gun, and still got a little bit left in the tank. Pretty good velo on that. And gets Carter Elliott swinging, and that will do it for the Fish, but not before they played 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, 4 hits. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
7 in the
time for
books.
second 50-50
7-2
raffle
Fish.
drawing, courtesy of the 13U River Falls
A
Youth
second
Baseball.
50-50 raffle? That doesn't sound like it'd be 50-50.
50. No, right? Things were so good, they ran the raffle twice tonight, I guess.
All right, well, thank you so much for everybody supporting the River Falls Youth Baseball Organization.
I got a kid in that.
Yeah, he was up here tonight.
Our first drawing for the cash
He's a junkie.
prize giveaway. Landon, whenever you're ready.
It's for $186, by the way.
$186.
$186. Hey, here's an addition. You know what I got under the towel?
5, 6,
Ice
3,
packs.
7,
This thing was getting so
0,
hot, I was having trouble with my CPU.
Really?
Yes,
One more time.
so I threw a couple ice packs in there and try to keep the computer cooler, and it's working a lot better.
How hot's that thing going to be tomorrow after 3 games?
Not bad, because I got ice packs.
We have a winner.
That's why.
Got it right here.
Congratulations.
It's probably not bad this time of night, but like at
Yeah.
6 o'clock when it's 95
Yeah.
degrees, that thing just gets. And then my CPU goes to 98% and everything just
raffle,
comes.
courtesy of the 13U River Falls Youth Baseball and Nicole Blodgett. Nicole, great job, sister.
Coach Bishop's in the house.
Ryan Bishop in the house. How are you?
Want to put the headset on and talk?
I'm good. Oh, jeez. Look at that. That's always nice. Brian gave me his class, his 2022 class picture.
Wow.
That's nice. I'll put that in my wallet.
Pictures in your wallet. Boy, that I hadn't heard. I don't even carry my driver's
I'm
license.
gonna put your 2022 high school teacher picture in my wallet. Thank you.
Okay, Nicole, now batting here. The shortstop, number 2, Chad Crow.
We're at the 9 spot in the order now to Chad Crone, the shortstop. The pitch.
Ooh.
Fritzy still in the game. Do we get his pitch count? I'm gonna get what?
It was at 73.
Hey, can you yell down there to Steve and see what his pitch count is? That one just misses, 2-0.
93.
$93 for Kyle Fritz.
Come on, pick it up.
To the right side,
Yep.
and
Well
got
played.
him. Nice job over there by first baseman Carter Elliott getting it done. That's pitch number 94
The headset
now.
on, Coach?
94. Yeah, you could hook him up there if you want.
Want to chit-chat a little bit?
Yeah, throw him on there. Throw him on.
Brings up the second baseman, number 24, Jet K.
Hey, head coach Ryan Bishop, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, Kevin?
Good. Nice run at the state tournament for your American Legion team this year. Did a real nice job. That's a character-building season, and nice results.
It was. It was an awesome year. We had a great time. Those young kids, man, they did an awesome job. They learned and they had fun and they played for each other, so it was a fun year, fun ending.
Wasn't it, though?
It was.
I mean, it exceeded expectations, I think, for me anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
your crew is kind of whittled down, and you're trying to scatter and scramble and get kids and piece it together, and the ones you had were committed, dedicated, and they just got it done.
They did. It was a really rewarding summer to watch them. You know, you don't ever want to use the word overachieve, but
right.
on paper, they did. They overachieved, and it was awesome. But this is one of those games, more so than some of the other sports out there, that you can do that.
Right. And baseball is one of those finesse games, right? You get the right attitude, you get the right hustle, the right focus, and, teams can do great things. And that was good to see that from your squad this year.
Yeah, it was. When you got teammates that you can trust, you're okay putting yourself out there and not worrying about failing, regardless of how young you are or inexperienced you are. And they had guys that they knew had their back, and they could put themselves out there, and they did. And they surprised a lot of people in the process, so it was fun.
Good. 2 balls and a strike now on Jack Keene, top of the order.
These are some Eau Claire North boys.
The pitch, I'm not sure where that was, just missed. It's now 3-1. 7-2 Fish. That little tricky fly ball out here was a nice insurance run for the Fish. That thing was bananaing back into play and hitting fair territory. That was going to be a tough play for everyone.
Oh, yeah. That's a line drive gapper in the book, though, isn't it?
It is. It looks like a frozen rope in the book. It's now 3-2 on Jack Keene. Jack is 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and scored his last time up. Kyle Fritz, pitch approximately 100. The pitch gassed him up upstairs. Gets a piece. Nice, healthy hack. And this is what it is, 100 right there. Thank you.
Perfect.
Right on it.
Yeah, you get to this point in the year, and their arms are built up, and kind of a once-a-week type of guy, so he's ready to roll.
Yeah.
He probably feels really good right now, I would guess.
We're at the top of the order, so this is kind of a pretty big juncture in this game, up 7-2. Throws the yacker, and that is absolutely filthy. Old Uncle Charlie pays a visit right there.
Yeah, and he knew it too.
And he drops in that deuce, and there is 1 out. Wow, that was pretty, wasn't it?
Sure was. That's one of those lefty-lefty matchups that, and he knew it.
Nothing Mr. Keene could do right there except just tip your cap and go, wow, nice pitch, Fritzy.
Yeah. Another Eau Claire North boy here.
So 2 down, and Jonah Hansen. Jonah is 1 for 3. He doubled and scored his last time up. Fritzy had the no-hitter going, and then the last inning they got 3 consecutive hits, the single, the double, the single.
Yeah.
And that's been it, though, for Cadott here in this game.
Yeah, that last inning was kind of a gut punch to him to have the Fish score, 4 more runs there?
3. They came
3,
right
yeah.
back. They came right back.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, they worked themselves back into the game at 4-2, and the Fish come up in the bottom of the 7th to put up a 3 spot.
Huge.
And
4-2, you're talking one guy gets on, the tying runs at the plate, and you swing away.
7-2 now, a little deflating. 2 down, 2nd spot in the order, Jonah Hansen. Kyle Fritz.
Lefty.
Fouls that one up and out of play. That's toward the playground area, and we'll stick at 1-2.
Tried to sneak that one past him there.
He did.
Thought maybe he was thinking Charlie, but
tried to, threw it out, and his Jug's gun had that one at 87.
He might come back with a Charlie here, though.
See if he can come up for right around him here. Started up behind him, and he does, and just missed. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 8th. Your scoreboard's correct. It's 7-2 Fish. The pitch. Chopper right side. Giebel gobbles on to first. Bobbles. Giebel doesn't gobble. Giebel bobbles. And an unusual error for Brian Giebel. You can count those on one hand in a season. There's no doubt.
Yeah, it's kind of a tweener. It's not hit hard enough to really stay back on it, but it's not like a slow where you got to charge hard. It's kind of that tweener, and it's a backhand.
And you're going to have to make a good throw.
And it just kind of ate him up there at the end.
Yeah. And they get a runner on now with 2 down, and they go to the 3 spot, Cole Backham. Cole is 1 for 3 tonight. That one's popped straight up the chute. Someone get on that. That's going to be a tough play. Oh, nice job out there. Woo, nice play by Ty Denzer, huh?
That was almost identical to that ball down the third baseline, about the same spot.
You know the difference there? The outfielder got on his horse and he called off his infielders, and that probably was the difference there. That's going to be a really tough play for either Giebel or the first baseman.
Oh, yeah. I don't think either of them were going to make that play.
So Denzer out in right field gets on his horse and says, that's my ball. And he makes the play.
And he's right. It is his ball.
It is his ball.
If any way, shape, or form he can get to it, unless those infielders are camped and calling confidently, it's the outfielder's ball every time.
Yeah, so for any youngster watching right now, that definitely was a clinic by Ty Denzer in right field to take control of that play and then make that play for the 3rd out of the inning.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate. I'm guessing Gibbs and
first base.
Carter Elliott. Yeah, I'm guessing neither of them called it because it wasn't routine for them, which allowed Denzer to actually confidently come in and not have to worry, because that's a big fear always, right? You're sprinting in. He pretty much caught that almost on the dirt there.
And it's pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden Carter Elliott gets a beat. He says, I got it, right? Or Ty Denzer, in right field, and makes the play.
Yeah, great play.
I want to remind everybody our sponsor this weekend, Tarnation Tavern, here for the broadcast. Get on down and get yourself one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. That toasted bun there, little comeback sauce on that Charlie Cat chicken sandwich. They're as good as they look. See Fred Bard right down there at Tarnation Tavern, corner of Maple and Main in River Falls.
Why does that look so good at 9:30
right?
at night?
It does. They're good any time
You're
of
not
the day.
supposed to eat those that late, are you?
It
Man,
is that
looks
good, though. Yeah, how about that little pickle on there, too, just to give you a little bit of, There you go. Dug deep on the interweb for that picture. It looks that good.
Once again, the
Well, we got a new arm in here.
What do we got?
Right here.
Let me see if I can get a number.
As the Hudson River Rats.
Number, I don't
Is that 4?
Now pinch hitting for the Fighting Fish, number 25, Eli.
Yep, number 4. Come on,
Elijah Baker.
Pinch hitting. Come on, Eli.
Elijah Baker is in, and here we go, bottom of the 8th. Fouled away at the plate. It's 0-1 on Elijah Baker.
Get in there, be ready for a fastball, just like that.
I have Trevor Gutting on my screen, but Elijah Baker snuck in the game on us.
All right, Eli. Here you go.
He's been a real nice addition to the Fish and did a real nice job this year.
Oh, he's stepped in and done a great job with.
Hasn't he?
Oh God, yeah.
High. 1-1.
Yeah, they needed that. He did a great job.
I don't know. I don't know if the password is up here.
I don't either.
I don't either. I forget. It's written down somewhere. I don't know.
My phone auto connects for the last couple of years,
Right,
and
right.
I
I
just
don't know.
even know.
I remember that time we set it up. You and I looked at each other and go, "Yeah, that's good. We'll remember that." Neither of us did.
Well, it was, and then I believe they made us change it for something.
I've never logged into it, so I don't know. I've never logged in. I just hardwire straight back. Now it's 2-2 on Eli Baker. So number 4, I'm going to see if I can get his name. Let me set it.
Cadott.
I don't know.
Number 4, Cole Backham.
Cole Backham. There you go. Thank you.
I believe he was a North graduate 2 years ago.
So it's a breaker there. Now it's 3-2. Nice at bat here.
Yeah.
By Elijah Baker.
Keep going. Keep going.
So Cole Backham left field. He's now pitching. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. That's a really nice pitch off the arm of Cole Backham. Just paints the outside corner.
Yeah, he kind of froze the outside there.
Next up for the Fish, the pitcher, number 8, the Sheriff, Kyle Fritz.
So with 1 down, now we go to Kyle Fritz. Boy, yeah, you just got to tip your hat. You Backham reared back there and threw an aspirin on the outside corner. 1 down. Then we go to Kyle Fritz. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And more importantly, he's pitched a gem, giving up just 2 runs on the 3 hits.
Yes, he has.
This at-bat stuff is kind of just incidental for him tonight.
Yeah, exactly. He's done it all year.
The 0-1 away. Now 1-1.
Looked like it took something off it, like a changeup type.
Yeah, just got to wane him a little bit. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-2 Fish. Kyle Fritz has gone the distance for River Falls. Good velo upstairs. Jug's going to have that one at 89. It's 1-2.
Kind of in on the hands a little bit too there, I think. Even
up in his kitchen, nothing he could do with that.
Tough to get through on that unless you're looking for that pitch.
Just couldn't catch up with it. Here comes the 1-2.
Tried it again.
Try to go up there again. Missed this time, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kyle Fritz. We're at the 9 spot in the order. Brian Giebel waits on deck for River Falls. The pitch. That yacker just missed. Catcher hopped out of there ready to throw it around the horn. Jonah Hansen said, "Where's that?" It's now 3-2. Those of you at home, so you're looking at it just like we're looking at it. That might have brushed the top of the K zone. We'll take our 3-dimensional look, and it might have caught a seam. It was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real close.
Yes, it was.
That one's there, though. That one's right down the heart of the plate, and that will do it.
I think if that one was
Ladies and
anywhere
gentlemen,
on or near the black, he was going to call that one.
Yep.
With 2 down, it brings up
Yeah, a couple
the
good
second baseman,
2-strike pitches
number
there.
24,
Those first
Real
2
good.
guys.
Ryan Giebel.
Now we go to Brian Giebel with 2 down after those 2 strikeouts off the arm of Cole Backham, who comes in the game. He's got a pretty fresh arm.
I'm going to go on a limb and say Giebs will not watch strike 3, regardless.
He wants to swing here. It's 1 ball and no strikes. He's looking for something he can barrel up here. Giebs does have a hit today, a double and a run scored. Reached on an error as well. Officially 1 for 4. The pitch. Tries to hit that one to Lake Superior. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's why we love him.
He's good. It just turned 36 this past week, I believe. I think he had a birthday.
Yep, he did.
And
He's
it's 35 or 36. Whatever.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter what the number is. He plays like he's 25.
My
That's all I
wife
know.
knows. He's got a birthday that she remembers some of those former players, and he's one of them. I think because he's like the day after mine.
Yeah. So you got a birthday too.
Yeah.
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 You're also 26.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Stuck on it. 2 balls and a strike now on Giebel. There's 2 down. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Looks like it's going to be Kyle Fritz's to finish. I see nobody in the bullpen.
I can't imagine there would be.
The pitch to Giebs. Whew, that's a good-looking swing. 2-2. Going to get his money's worth right here. Let's see if Cole...
He's not going to get a third looking K this inning.
I know.
I'm going to put money on that. If it is, it's going to be a bad call.
I think Cole Backham's going to try to throw one by him here. What do you think? Or do you think he's going to pull the string on him?
Yeah, 2-2.
See?
I think he's going to do something here.
I think I saw not a 1 down there. I'm looking at the catcher. Yep, he just couldn't pull the shutter on that, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, challenge him here. Nobody on base.
Right. That's the beauty of
2
this. I
outs.
can kind of see what the catcher's calling.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. That's a little wrinkle, isn't it?
Well, I think he's going to
Then he went back
straight
to 1.
fastball.
Went back to 1.
He's just going to challenge
Yep,
him.
he did. And he was giving him this, and he said no, and he went back to that. So it's a walk for Giebs.
After the walk to Giebel.
2 strike,
It
nobody
brings
on
up
challenge,
the
or 2 out, nobody on
shortstop,
challenge.
number
Dismissed.
2, Trey Larson.
Now with a runner at first and 2 in the bucket, we go to Trey Larson.
And they're going to pinch run. Looks like it.
Pinch runner. Rudolph will pinch run. It's in the book.
He is
Now
in the book.
pinch running
Oh,
for
boy.
the bench, number 37, Brody Rudolph.
Does he get that mustache back or not?
Oh, did he shave it off?
Yeah, he did for a while.
Oh.
Took 10 years off himself. Trey Larson is in now with 2 outs and a runner at first. A pitch to Trey. Hit left side. Third baseman's having trouble with it. On to first. They're not going to get him. They're going to score that. A base hit for Trey Larson on a hard hit baseball down to third.
After the
Infield single.
hit by Larson.
That's 3 hits tonight for Trey Larson.
guessed it.
2 of them are the
Brings up the
infield
center
variety.
fielder,
So you know what that
number
means. If you get 3 hits, you are churning butter
Churning
right there.
butter.
He's churning butter. 3 hits.
Those are all line drive singles in the book.
They
Every
are.
one of them.
They are. So Larson's on. And now we go Spencer Diedrich. He's got his family here tonight and online. So his mom,
Oh, nice.
His mom is here tonight. They surprised him. Drove up from Indiana.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Julie had her on for half an inning. Julie Diedrich. 1 ball and no strikes to Spenny. He doubled back in the first. He's 1 for 4. The pitch to Spenny. That just misses there. Now 2-0. Boy, tough to hit the stop sign here at 2-0 with runners at first and second.
Yeah, I would guess he's going to be swinging if he gives a good pitch.
Looking for something between the belly button and the belt. There it was.
Yep.
Hit through the left side. That's through. Diedrich singles into left. Here comes a runner around third. Brody Rudolph will score. He's in the book, and a runner does advance to third. Nice job right there. Spencer Diedrich with a 2-out RBI single to add another one for the Fighting Fish.
2-0, man.
There it was.
Sit dead red just like that. Atta boy.
Barreled it up and just walloped one into left field. And now we go to the All-American, Lucas Lutke. Fish get another run, another hit.
Nice. Get a nice exclamation point to lose one in the dark here.
How about it? That wall is, what, 16 feet high? You hit that first one 21 feet high, I had. It was a frozen rope.
Yes, it was. Nope, look behind that one.
0-1 now on Lucas Lutke. Yeah, Lutke with that solo shot back in the fourth. Walked and scored in the sixth. Officially 1 for 3. 2 runs scored.
Yeah.
0-1 on Lucas. The pitch. That's back to the backstop. And they're going to be a close play at the plate. Safe at home.
That's a great read for Trey and a great.
Wow.
You're not scoring on that with that kickoff there unless you are making the perfect secondary lead. He's got the perfect walking lead with momentum.
Again, that's a clinic,
Dirt
right?
ball read. It's exactly how we scored the winning run in
the
that
playoffs,
game against
the
Holman
state
down
tournament.
at the state tournament. Exactly. It was runner on third. Told Henry to gear up. He's gonna put one in the dirt here. He had thrown to our next hitter a couple times down and had success, so he's going to throw one down, and sure enough, it was almost exactly like that.
High and tight.
Barely got out of the circle.
I'd like to have 5 minutes with the team on one knee talking about what just happened right there. And the secondary lead, how he leads off in foul territory. He's on the balls of his feet. He's always leaning forward towards the next base. He's getting the read. So when he gets the read, he's leaning forward on the balls of his feet. He can go.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not automatic. Get your 3-step secondary, go back.
No.
Right? He's balls every pitch, every play.
You're better to have a shorter lead with momentum, with the right momentum.
Correct.
And then obviously the ball down like that, you can make a little bit of a read, get the angle, and he did exactly what
he did all of that. And if he didn't, he wouldn't have scored.
Yep.
The way that ball came off that backstop.
Yep.
That's high, and Lucas will get himself a free pass.
All right, Ty. Keep her rolling.
Next up for the Fish, the right fielder, number 10, sweet swinging Ty Denzer.
After that walk to Lutke, we go to Ty Denzer with runners at first and second, 2 in the bucket. Fish have a couple in here in the 8th, couple insurance runs. Mr. Kyle Fritz got that arm wrapped up in a towel right now in the dugout, I'm sure. Fouled up and out of play.
Yeah, it's one of those as a pitcher, you're probably a little anxious to get back out there and not be sitting for a half an hour, but it's also one of those you're more than happy to have your boys putting some more insurance runs on. So
Matt Diedrich found the clap, clap, clap emojis after that nice single by Spencer. That a baby Matt. That's flowing up towards center field. Center fielder cruising. A second baseman just cruising out and makes the catch in short.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 outs.
Center.
Here's a WBA playoff regional.
Well, Kevin, I got to hand a couple other gift cards
right.
out.
Oh, very
before the
good.
game.
All right.
So thanks for having me.
Ryan Bishop,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you very much for spending time. All right, have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Yep. But the Fish do play a couple more runs. They get the 2 runs on the 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8 in the books now. It's 9-2 Fish.
I told Bish I felt like his color was a little bit more detailed than mine. He said he thought my hockey would be a little bit better than his.
That's funny.
There are rainouts in the Augusta and Wisconsin Rapids regionals. They will have to play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to get back on schedule.
We're going to the top of the ninth.
Rainouts tonight in the WBA playoffs, so they're doing some double up tomorrow. Steve's giving a little breakdown on the scoring throughout today's action and all 36 seeded teams.
Working on my focus on this camera here. It's a little bit. There's water in that camera.
I see that. I was wondering how often you're out there on your ladder.
I tried to empty the water out the other day with Ken Thill, one of my maintenance guys. There's a whole bee's nest in the top of that pole.
Who found that? You or Ken?
Ken. He's like, that ain't happening.
You're such a jerk.
He hit a ladder. He goes, if I was on a lift, you could do it because you could get the can of spray and get him. But on a ladder, 20 feet up with beating is not happening. So there's water in the camera. We'll just have to tough it out.
On the motorcycle last week, Westy, with a pair of shorts on going past Tattersall, and a bee flew up the back of my...
That's not good.
So you can't do anything because you don't want to crash, and all I'm doing is slapping my hamstring right.
Yeah.
So I finally get enough time to pull over and...
Pull over. Nice. Thanks, cardigan. Thanks for noticing. One ball, one strike now on Eli Johnson. We're at the 4 spot in the order.
Little fella.
9-2 Fish. What a game tonight.
Little fella. We're letting Fritzy just going to take this thing down.
We've been at this thing for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
So I'm over here eavesdropping as Coach Bishop came on, and I just love to be a sponge, West. You know, little guy.
Left fielder.
Over
going back. That's going to one-hop the wall out in left field. And cruising on into second base is Eli Johnson. Leads off the ninth with a stand-up double.
After a rocket off the wall by Johnson.
That was a rocket. That was scorched.
It brings up the designated hitter, number 8, Logan Berzinski.
So listening to Coach Bishop talk to you about Fritzy and his arm on his 100th pitch, saying how he's built up the arm to this season, that he should feel real good at this point. I think a lot of people think he would be tired, right? The arm would be a little, but he's probably feeling the best he has all game on his 100th pitch at this time of the year.
Right, probably. If you can feel good after 110 pitches.
Awesome.
Right?
Awesome insight, though, right? Coming from our high school baseball coach.
Right.
Yeah, right. I don't know how you feel after 2 hours of pitching. And, I mean, Brady is ripping through the lineup in the first 4 innings.
Fouled up and out of play, and it's 0-2. Hey, I got a report here from our fans at home. So Beryl Van Holcomb, he said, Jerry's at the game. I'm watching at home. I fell and broke my pelvis. Bummer. That's no good, Beryl. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're enjoying the game on the big screen. But, man, oh, man, that's no good.
Mowing the yard or what? I mean, you got to have a little detail.
Give us the story. Is there a good story behind that?
It better be a good one. If not, make one up.
Right. Man, oh, man.
Old rodeo injury or something?
Right.
I mean,
right.
Fell off the zero turn. I don't know. Side hill. Overswung your driver. Ooh. Nasty.
And got him on a yacker right there. That
Nasty.
was filthy, wasn't it? There's one out now in the ninth.
Clown punch.
There was a couple clown punches tonight.
Next up for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number
21.
Pinch hitter. Number 21, Austin Gettle.
Austin Gettle. I don't have him on my screen, but
Gettle?
Austin Gettle is in with one out. The pitch from Fritzy. A little tardy on that. It's 0-1.
I got a Gatel that plays in my golf league. He's from Chippewa Falls. Tyler
could be.
Gatel. It's Goetel.
That could be. That's probably it.
How do you spell that last name, Peters?
How about some old number 1 there? You know what he's doing right now?
Trying to get out of here.
Pumping cheddar.
Pumping cheddar.
Just reaching back for a little extra. Got the pinch hitter. How about some more of this right here? How about some old 1?
Uh-huh.
Kyle Fritz set.
How many pitches does Fritzy have out here, Weston?
120. Fouled away. Protractor. It's 0-2.
Got the heater. Got the curveball. Did they work? Another one? A little changeup?
He's got that. He's got the big yacker. He might try to come in the back door here with the old Uncle Charlie. Or we're just going to stick with old number 1 and try to throw one past him upstairs.
What would you do?
I think I'd stick with 1 here.
Okay.
The pitch.
You're right.
He does. Kid's up in his kitchen. Missed. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now you might try to futz with something on the outside corner to get him to go fishing a little bit here maybe. Yeah, right? I think he might want to. Yeah, he won't discover he should swing till it's about 2 feet from the plate. Let's see the pitch. Correct.
There's your yacker.
There it was, just missed. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second for Cadott Red Sox. They're down 9-2. They got 2 outs to play with. Kyle Fritz and the Fish trying to put the lid on this thing. The pitch. Little Smet mixer backed up on him there. And Fritzy's like, where is that?
No.
Where is that? He said, where is that? Is that outside?
I would do something like this. Is that right? It was
right in there.
here?
That might have nipped the element to my three-dimensional K zone. I think I got a seam. 3-2 now.
Now he's upset, Westy. So you're going to come with a little. Here comes a little slurver.
Nope. How about a fastball in the inside corner?
I'm not going outside corner if you're calling them. I'll take this inside a little bit here, Blue.
Take it right there.
That one? Yeah, that one.
Right there. That was in the K zone.
A bench hitter, number 18, slamming Sammy Beck.
Another pinch hitter for Henry Wilkinson now with 2 down.
Is this it, Kay?
This is it. Down to the final out. Fritzy pours in a strike. Nothing fancy there. It
starts the game, finishes game, 127-ish pitches.
Pitches a lot.
And he'll be done for a couple of days and then start putting the ice packs on tonight, huh?
Fish finishes out. They'll play Sunday at 1.
Okay.
And Cadott will play tomorrow
at the second game, right?
Loser of game 1 plays at 4 o'clock tomorrow. They'll play Rhinelander.
Yeah, you want to get
tomorrow against Rhinelander. Is that right? Nope, I'm in the wrong bracket. So hold on.
Yeah, man, I'll take a peek. I'm your color guy. You got too much
here
to
you
do.
go. I think it might be on the first sheet behind here. I got all 3 brackets. So
I got you right here, my friend.
But I think they play at 4. So let's see if we're on the right. Yep. Yeah. Loser of game 1 plays when? 0-2.
4 o'clock tomorrow against the
Glidden Orioles. That's it. The pitch.
Oh,
where is it? Look at Fritzy.
Gooding was trying to frame
animate
that
it out. Where is it, he says.
Well, he's given up 4 hits so far tonight. Westy had the no-no going through 5.
Yeah, he did. And he gave up 3 consecutive hits. That's been the only blemish on it. There's the organist. The 1-2 pitch from Fritz. Yak it in there. Can't get it. Now it's 2-2.
No, he's just trying to play around here and just see if he can try something for the next start.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cadott down to the last strike. Kyle Fritz rocks and delivers. Just missed. It's 3-2. Organist found it.
Somebody's clapping along out there with the wireless
The
mic.
3-2 pitch. Here it comes.
Shot up to center field.
Center fielder Spencer Diedrich Camp, and he's got it. Fish win. Fish win. Fish win.
The Fighting Fish advanced by a final of 9-2. The Fish will play on Sunday at 1 p.m. and Cadott will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow against the Glidden Orioles in an AL East matchup. As always, kids are welcome to run the bases after the game. Thanks for attending tonight's WBA Playoff Regional First Round.
All right, Westy, tomorrow you're here for all 3 games. Saturday, the 12th of August.
Yes, what do we got tomorrow? 1 o'clock.
Seed at 1 o'clock. The Hudson River Rats taking on the Norwalk Knights. Game 2 tomorrow at 4 o'clock will be the Cadott Red Sox taking on the Glidden Orioles. And then the closing game at 7 o'clock tomorrow night will be the Eau Claire Bears taking on the loser of the Hudson Norwalk game.
Like it. I'll be here. We'll be here for all of them.
Fighting Fish, like they said, Sunday, 1 o'clock. Right here to take on the number 30 seed, the Glidden Orioles.
We'll have a bunch of Fish players up here doing color with me tomorrow. Can't wait.
Oh, is that what they do? They come up?
They'll
they
be
hang
up here,
around?
Yeah, they'll be up here tomorrow.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so they'll be up here tomorrow. And we'll be.
That's awesome. There comes the kids on the field, Westy.
Yeah, there they come. Look at that. How fun is this?
Stop down. The TNT is open. If I didn't have kids at home, I'd be down there sitting on the bar stool with you, Westy. I've done that once.
Let's give it this view right here. How fun does that look?
I'm going to tell you, I say it every time I'm up here, Kevin. I mean,
Look at that.
born and raised here in River Falls, and what this YouTube broadcast has done to the community, what this field has brought to our community.
Oh, my gosh. Right?
Kevin McDermott, buddy of mine, he's the head coach at Woodbury. They play a lot of high school games down here. They just brag up how great it is. Tim Kimmel and the Silverbacks and the Grouper League, they come down here. This is their home field. They love it. Right, the little things like this, Kevin. The kids come to just get out and run the field, and the fish players are out there to give some high fives. And
what a great night.
Yeah,
Mike, I know I left my house tonight. I had no idea I was going to spend my couple hours up here with you, but God, it was awesome. It's really good to see you.
I don't see you much anymore, buddy.
No, I know it. I just been busy doing this stuff and working and whatnot.
Who's your football crew for 2023?
We have a very similar looking crew. So me and Jeff Johnson and Mr. Nate Sherman.
Nice.
Yep, and then Rob Derry on the camera.
Nice.
Chris
He's
Larson,
upset. He's missing Thursday.
Chris Larson will be there for game one.
Good,
so Chris Larson will do that. And then Mr. Greg Peters is going to have our field camera. So we've got some students that are going to be in the student section with microphones this year doing interviews.
Really?
Yeah, so
it's about time.
So we're ramping up. And then Braden Engstrom on production this year.
Of course.
So we'll have the full boat going for football starting Thursday. Should be good.
Well, what do we know about the Rapids football team? Anything?
I don't know. We knew last year that they were going to be tough, that they're defending league champions, and then we went over there and we smoked them, 34-10 or something like that. So I'm sure they didn't forget that. They're going to want to come into our house and do the same thing. So we don't know, right? We got a bunch of good athletes and we got good coaching, and we're going to strap it on and see what happens Thursday night. So
Kid wants to stay until 10:20. Sure.
You bet. You know what I want to do right now? I want to put a big red bow around this thing.
I know.
Can I put a big red bow on it?
Well, thank you, buddy. Always a pleasure.
All right, on
Always
behalf of the Wisconsin Amateur Baseball Association, Mr. Josh Idom, the skipper for the River Falls Fighting Fish, my awesome color commentator and friend, Mr. Mike Cayley. I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone.